To be a Steelers, consider others before you consider yourself. To protect your brother, even from himself. To give support at your own expense. And when wearing the black and gold suit of armor, make sure nobody desecrates it, disrespects it. Most importantly, we ourselves don't dishonor it. Approval from previous legends who have donned the black and gold. These virtues I learned while playing for the Steelers are what make the legacy of the black and gold timeless. They are passed down in the locker room from the steel curtain to anyone who valiantly wears the black and gold. Creating a brotherhood that is deeper than money, business, and winning. To be a Steelers, consider others before you consider yourself. This is our culture, Steeler culture.
Now, here are your hosts, Rob and Dan, the Steel Twins.
Steelers Nation, get those terrible towels ready because it is game day for our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers as they are set to take on the Miami Dolphins on Monday Night Football to finish off Week 15 of NFL football. I am Rob here, joined alongside my twin brother, Dan the Man himself. We are the Steel Twins, and we are live here on YouTube and X simultaneously for the Steelers and Dolphins Monday Night Football matchup. As always, Steelers Nation, I got one question to ask y'all, and that is, are ready for some more stressful Steelers football as we have the Miami Dolphins who have a lot of momentum, but they are coming into Pittsburgh, into cold territory, something that Miami is not familiar with. They have momentum, but they are not familiar with cold environments as they have to face the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro.
Steelers Nation, are you ready for some more primetime Steelers action? Something the Steelers have not won all season. In fact, their last playoff, or not playoff, playoff. Yeah, we're not there yet. Their last primetime game that they won was actually last year on Monday night. They are, in fact, they have won 22 straight home Monday Night Football games. Their last loss at home on Monday night in primetime action was in 1991. So they have that on their side. And they're facing the Dolphins, who are just terrible in the cold. Tua is terrible in the cold. Although they got all that on their side, I'm not looking past the Dolphins here. They know how to run the ball. We can't stop the run. In fact, a lot of their success for the last 4 straight wins has been against the run. The Steelers have allowed 100 yards or more in 5 straight games, rushing-wise. They allowed 200 yards in back-to-back games.
Yes.
And they are without TJ Watt because he had to have surgery on a partially collapsed lung because of a dry needling treatment that went wrong. What is going on? What that doctor or physical therapist is doing nowadays? If he has a job, I hope not. If he still does, and I wonder why.
I think he still has his job because it was never reported that the Steelers relieved him of his duties.
As long as TJ Watt is 100% at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Prayers to TJ Watt. I know he's going to need continued rest. We don't know when he could be back. Maybe it's next week versus the Lions, but I'm hearing that recovery for a partially collapsed lung and surgery like that is not very comfortable. Recovery is not comfortable. I mean, no recovery for any surgery is not comfortable.
Now, if we talk an internal injury, even if it was a tiny hole in his lung, as Tom Pelissero reported, I mean, still, the fact that he's gonna have to recover after something that should never have happened.
No,
I mean, it sucks.
We
won't have TJ Watt.
It sucks, but yeah, we won't have TJ Watt. We won't have Derek Harmon for a third straight game, and I feel like anytime he's not playing, our rushing defense gets immensely worse.
Actually, it does, because the Steelers' rush defense, or defense overall, without Derek Harmon in the 4 games he's missed, they've allowed 191 yards per game.
But when he's playing, it's about 100 yards less.
Yes.
Which is a massive difference maker, seeing that he's a first-round rookie.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to be without TJ Watt. They're going to be without Roman Wilson. They're going to be without Andres Pete. So we're going to get Dylan Cook with his first career start.
On primetime football.
He literally just got maybe 2 handfuls of snaps last week. His first bit of snaps in regular season action ever in his, 2-3 year career. Now he's going to get his first career start.
On primetime football at that, against Miami pass rush that has gotten 10 sacks in the past 2 games that they've won. So Dylan Cook, no pressure, bro.
But hopefully. But the good news is Jalen Warren, who was declared ill this morning, is active. I'm going to need a Jalen Warren flu game amongst everything. Darnell Washington cleared concussion protocol, so he is active, which is huge because those two being active, we already know what we got to do. Rob?
Run the ball!
We got to run the ball.
Straight up.
We got to run the ball.
Straight up, bro.
Because I don't trust this defense to stop the run. The Dolphins are doing nothing but running the football. They're very successful. David Achen is active. I know he had injured ribs, but he is active.
He will be playing, which is why I was hoping that Harmon could be able to push to play.
But he is not.
No, he's not. And Achen has had a great season, over 1,000 yards. I mean, Achen is just a dynamic threat. Before he got hurt, he had 3 straight games of 100 yards rushing. Would have had 4 if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
But the Dolphins' rushing attack is one of the best in the NFL. They are the 8th ranked rushing offense. They're averaging 192.3 rushing yards, actually within the last 4 wins that they've gotten. So it's just their rush defense. I mean, that's their bread and butter. That's what they're going to do, especially with the cold environment and the weather conditions and the circumstances.
And of course,
they're not going to have Tua throw the
football. No,
because
I was going to say, man, that's the story regarding this in the Dolphins is they don't do good in the cold. Tua doesn't do good in the cold. But to give the Dolphins credit, they got to Pittsburgh mad early Friday night and started practicing in the cold to prepare.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Mm-hmm.
So props to the Dolphins for great preparation. So, again, you can't take them lightly. Obviously, the main objective for the Steelers defense is to stop the run. I don't think they can do that. So Tua ain't got nothing to worry about. But let's say the Steelers adjust and they can stop the run. Let's say Patrick Queen can make his angles properly. Let's say that the defensive line can actually get some push. Let's say that our corners can stop over pursuing. And we can actually minimize the run as much as possible. Then you put the ball in Tua's hands, and you have a great chance of walking out of Pittsburgh with a victory. Tua is winless in 40 sub-degree temperatures. It is a high of 20, a low of 8, and a real feel in the negatives, and wind gusts up to 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, Heinz Field is pretty chilly.
So we already know what the Dolphins are going to do, and we know what the Steelers need to do. Can they put the ball in Tua's hands? Can they force Tua to win the football game? That's the mission.
That's got to be their objective. That's what they need to do.
Pittsburgh 110 with a 199 says, could we see Rodgers come back next year? I hope. Honestly, I don't think it's impossible. Look at the draft class next year. Most of the quarterbacks are declaring to return. They're not declaring for the draft.
Nope.
So the class itself doesn't look great. And I don't know who else you would have. I don't want Kyler Murray. I don't want Joe Flacco. I don't want Anthony Richardson. Honestly, bro, A-Rod, listen.
Yeah, I don't know what the Steelers' plan is for quarterback. I don't know what they have in mind at the moment. If A-Rod's is up to it, I'm not opposed.
Yeah.
I think the only way that happens is if they make the playoffs and they push for, obviously, a championship. So it's like that's the only way I see it happen. If they miss the postseason, I don't think A-Rod does it.
No, but if they do make the postseason, he might come back. Almost like Ben 2020 all over again. Eddie T with a 199 says, physicality, not worried. It's the speed. Yeah, their speed is insane. You're talking about Achen, who's one of the fastest dudes in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Waddle is one of the fastest dudes in the league. And that's all they have is a receiving game. But again, I don't think they're going into this game thinking, hey, how can we destroy them through the receiving game? They're not going to put the ball into his hands.
No.
He's 0-5 in games that are 40 degrees or less.
Mm-hmm.
And the real feel is going to be in the negatives. I don't know if y'all been outside. If y'all live in Pennsylvania and y'all been outside, y'all live on the East Coast, and if y'all been outside, bro, it's not safe. It is cold.
No.
It is freezing temperatures out there. Now imagine being in Heinz Field next to the Allegheny with the wind chill. Oh my God. We experienced it once. 4 years ago? 4 years ago.
Yep, 2022.
It was around this time of year. Ben's second to last home game. And Ben is there. Ben is there because he, Patsy, and Peasy Sr., will be honored for the Steelers Hall of Honor.
They will be inducted into the Steelers Hall of Honor at halftime.
And that's why I'm wearing my
Big
Ben
Ben
Color Rush uni, because the Steelers are indeed wearing their Color Rush unis
it's only
tonight.
appropriate. I mean, Ben, we all know what Ben did. It's fitting that Pouncey is going in with Ben because of the chemistry that they had together. They were inseparable. Plus, Pouncey had a twin brother, and Mike Pouncey, who was the center for the Dolphins.
Yes.
And Peasy played for the Dolphins. So it makes sense that it's happening for a game like this.
Yes.
But it's awesome to see those three guys get inducted into the Steelers Hall of Honor. Very
And
well
as they're
deserved.
interviewing Minka Fitzpatrick, as Minka comes home tonight.
Minka, bro.
I love Minka to death. I do miss Minka. He is one of my favorite modern Steelers of all time.
He's probably the only Dolphin that is used to this environment.
Correct.
Probably.
Correct. He is. I don't want to underestimate what Minka can do and how the Dolphins use him as they put him in the slot and they move him around. And that's why he's having one of the better seasons he's had in quite some years. And that's the props to the Dolphins' defensive scheme and how they want to utilize Minka. As much as I love and respect Minka, bro, I do. But once that whistle's blown, he's the enemy.
But listen, like we've seen this episode before. We know what
Every
you
time.
you know what happens when it comes to these former Steelers playing the Steelers.
Every time we see a former Steeler play against the Steelers, they make John Bostic with the interception that ended the 11-0 streak back in 2020.
Yes.
Mike Wallace, 95-yard touchdown in 2016 on Artie Burns and Mike Mitchell. Robert Spillane got a pick in week 3 versus the Patriots.
Yes, he did.
Who else am I missing?
Bud Dupree got a sack
Dupree
in the
got a
Chargers
sack.
game. Dante Jackson had an interception in that Chargers game.
Oh, God. Is there anything else that we're missing? Yeah, so listen, this is just a trend.
We know this. We've seen this episode. We know what's gonna happen.
Icy Rhodes with a 199 says, I hate this team. Why bench Wilson for 2 wide receivers? Yeah, Roman Wilson's inactive again for a second straight week because of Adam Thielen and Marquez Valdes-Scantling, who was just added to the 53-man roster, and they cut Keyshawn Williams.
They cut my guy Keyshawn, bro.
So that means
For 32, 31, he's a 30-year-old plus wide receiver,
So-
MVS.
I believe that means that Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell will be the kick returners. Why is Warren on special teams? I don't know. Just like why is Payton Wilson on special teams? I don't know. He's your ideal future 3-down linebacker. I know he's mostly used for coverage abilities, but he's got the sideline-to-sideline speed to match with the rushing attack we're going up against. Wilson should be seeing a lot of the reps. Not Malik Harrison, who could clear percussion protocol in his playing. Not Cole Holcomb. I get that they're more thumpers and they're bigger bodies, but Peyton Wilson has the sideline-to-sideline speed to match the toss plays. He's got the physicality and the psychology of reading that rushing defense. I would play Peyton Wilson a lot more just to match that speed.
Well, he's good. Well, name me another linebacker that's going to.
They're
You're
not on this football
You're not.
team.
If H.N. goes up and Peyton Wilson, I mean, like he shows the hustle, he shows the heart, he shows the capabilities of never giving up on a play.
Yeah.
You're going to need that in this game if the D-line don't do their job. So, yeah, play Wilson more on the defensive side.
Absolutely. By the way, shout out to Lax Coach in the chat. I 100% agree. I am right there with you in terms of music. I am right there with you. That's my kind of shit. That's my kind of jam.
Yep.
There's Devin Achen. He's the guy we got to stop
That's
today,
the one
folks.
guy I fear today, bro.
Tear
Watt's
that-
not playing, Harmon's not playing. That's the guy I fear. I mean, and the thing about it is the Steelers know what they're going to do.
They're not tying that. We're not tearing this sign down.
What's that?
Steelers
No,
not supposed to tear that sign down. No. Listen, because the last time we seen the Steelers in Heinz Field, we got Fire Tomlin chants. They were booing Renegade. This is the first time since that they're playing in Heinz Field. No matter the result, the feeling is the same because otherwise everything's just going to happen all over again next year. But the principle remains. They have to win this game. They have to win this game.
No, because the Ravens won their matchup versus the Bengals. Thanks, Cincinnati, for the help. The Bengals got shut out completely. What was it, 24-0 versus the Ravens? Ravens won their matchup. They got a bounce-back win versus a division rival.
How did the Bengals not do anything against the same defense that A-Rod and DK torched? That's hilarious.
Zach Taylor, bro, it beats me.
The Bengals are trash,
They
bro.
are, and they're eliminated from playoff contention. They're gone, and rightfully so. They suck. But the Ravens won their matchup, and they're literally right behind us again when it comes to the AFC North division. Steelers have to conduct business. They got to handle business, point blank, period.
Yeah, because listen, this division is going to get tight. It's like the NFC South with the Panthers and the Bucks. It's neck and neck. They're right there. But towards the end of the season, it's going to come down to the wire. Week 18, bro, their game might get flexed to Sunday night, depending on how the season goes and the way we think it's going to go, where it's going to come down to that kind of game towards the end of the season to determine not only who wins the AFC North, but who makes the playoffs.
I won't be shocked.
The Steelers need to conduct business. They need to do their job, and they need to get a victory tonight. No ifs, ands, or buts.
No, because I said in the post game after the Ravens, it's like Steelers got the win and good on them. They needed it. Now what do you do with it?
Yeah. Darnell with the 10 says, I know I said it on X yesterday, but I'll say it again. Baltimore winning yesterday might be a blessing in disguise because their victory might get these guys to take this seriously. I mean, I feel like some of the negatives that they were hearing in the loss versus the Bills back at home before the Ravens game last week, I feel like that definitely lit a fire under them just a little bit because it essentially forced the offense to get more aggressive down the field, to wake up, to actually push the ball down the field, where they connected 4 times on 20-plus air yards throws from A-Rod. 3 to DK, 1 to Calvin Austin. Can we see more of that today? I hope so. But you know that the Dolphins are probably thinking, okay, how do we stop that attack? If they're going to open that up, how are we going to stop that? Minkah Fitzpatrick. Yeah, they play Minkah more in the box and more in the slot more than they do deep, but they can surrender that because the Steelers don't target the middle of the field.
No.
It's either a dunk off or a deep Hail Mary pass, essentially. A moon ball is what we called it last year with Russ. If the offense doesn't continue to open things up and they remain limited, they can force, or the Dolphins can force Minkah back there, put someone else in the slot, knowing the offense is still minimized. That's where we got to get a run game going. We got to keep them guessing. We got to keep Minkah away from that deep area. The way to do that is to keep them working in the box, keep the defense guessing, and that's going to open things up.
Big time. I mean, the offense, what they did versus the Ravens, what A-Rod and DK did, it was good. There was some good stuff. There was some good chemistry. And obviously, they decimated the Ravens secondary. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I don't think they do it again with the weather conditions and whatnot, with the wind and how cold it is. I don't think they do it again. But just what the offense brought to the table, you can do that in the rushing game, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to both teams, they're going to try to run the football very effectively. They're going to try to be efficient with that. But the Steelers, it's a consistency problem when it comes to them.
For sure.
They cannot do anything consistently on offense. Hence why in the fourth quarter, they did nothing. They had 9 plays for 3 yards within that quarter.
Yeah, that's it.
They can't have any of that when it comes to this game. So when it comes to the offense, just like the Super Chat was sent in, run the ball and run effectively, run it consistently. You got Warren, Washington's good to go. I know you're down to your 3rd string left tackle and Dylan Cook. That's probably going to hurt a little bit right now, but nonetheless, that
run more towards the right side with Darnell playing. You know?
And Fatana's been playing out of his mind. He's been playing some good football. He's a good blocker. He's living up to that first-round pedigree, and he's staying healthy.
But this is a Dolphins defense that hasn't allowed 17 or more points in the 4-game win streak that they've had. And this is a pass rush that has had 10 sacks last 2 games with Bradley Chubb leading the way, Chop Robinson, Matt Judon, right? They got guys down there. So it's up to the line to continue to step up. And it's for Dylan Cook to really, he's going to get a lot of help like he did last week when he had to step in with a bunch of chips from Gainwell and Warren and stuff. But Dylan Cook's really going to have to step up in this one and help A-Rod's blindside. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
It should be an interesting game, man. But the simple matter is Steelers got to run the ball. They got to help the defense out. They got to control the clock because you already know what the Dolphins' game plan is. And the Steelers know that. So if they don't come prepared and they don't come for adjustments, it could get ugly.
No, and they can't underestimate the Dolphins. They've won 4 games straight. They've done it in very good fashion. There's a reason they've won 4 games straight.
Mike McDaniel's about to save his job, probably.
Literally. And ever since they fired their previous GM and gave Champ Kelly the interim GM role, they've gone undefeated.
Yep.
So you can't underestimate this Dolphins team one bit. Their defense has stepped up big. They run the football effectively. Yes, the cold environment could affect them because Miami is not used to this, but they, like you said, on Friday they came to town and they practice in the environment to get a better understanding of the weather conditions.
Mike Tomlin actually, continuing on his winning record, he's actually 11-0 at home on Monday Night Football.
Yes, he's never lost a home Monday Night Football game.
First time for everything? I hope not.
But the Steelers haven't won a primetime game since last year, Monday Night Football versus the Giants.
Yeah.
So, they've won 22 straight home Monday Night Football games, but they haven't won a primetime game since last year. So a streak's going to be broken.
Here's the matter of the fact, folks. The Steelers are at home. They're sporting the color rush. They got Ben, Patsy, and Porter being honored at halftime. It is playoffs are around the corner, so it's almost getting that playoff atmosphere feeling. AFC North is still up for grabs. They got to come to play. They got to come to win. Barbara FN, who's been a member for 3 months, says, got my Watch shirt on. That's 2 sizes small. Let's go. There you go. By the way, the Steelers are 1-11 without Watt. However, their depth is much better than it was last time we had Watt out for an extended period of time.
Yes.
Nick Herbig is much better than Malik Reed.
We don't have Malik Reed, thank God. Former Dolphin, by the way.
Donnie Lund with a 7. If you guys follow the Steelers podcast, where has Kevin Adams been? Honestly, I don't know. I haven't really checked up on much of that. I don't know much detail on that. I have no idea.
No, same here. I don't know the situation on that.
Something in regards to him making supposed comments about Tomlin and something to do with his personal life, whatever. I don't know. I didn't dig into any of that. I have no idea.
I'm not even going to speculate. I mean, I have no idea. That's all I'm going to say.
Cool Boy with a 499 says, is another 10-7 season. I still think 9-8. But,
I mean,
yeah,
there's a fair shot we could lose this game.
Let's put it this way. Anything's possible. Anything is possible. Who said that? Was that Ray Allen of the Celtics? Anything is possible. Connor Rifle with 199 would like to see Muth used properly for chains. Yes, please. 100%. Muth is heavily underutilized. There's a lot of players that are underutilized. DK for the longest time was underutilized. Last week he wasn't for once.
For once, yeah.
Let's hope. Like we said at the end of the win last week versus the Ravens, it's all about the follow-up. Tonight starts that follow-up. Barbara FM with a 499. Steelers underestimate team never has happened. Did you see my 3-month membership message? Yes, as I just read that. And the Steelers, bro, listen. This is Steelers we're talking about. Was it Kevin Garnett? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Ray Allen. My bad. I swear to, I could have bet that was Ray Allen. That was Kevin Garnett. My bad. I own up to that one. I'm actually disappointed in my my false statement there. It was not Ray Allen.
I mean, I don't even know that, so.
It was KG.
I learn something new every day.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? You've seen that video?
Yes. Okay. Yes, I've seen it. Know exactly what you're
I'll
talking about.
I'll give you a Bart Scott one. Can't wait.
Yeah, good old Bart Scott, man.
Can't wait for this game, man. I mean,
Yep.
I have my doubts and my fears of what could happen, but at the end of the day, man, we still gotta get a dub. And I think the Steelers offensively can run the ball. It's just a matter of them actually, finding some drive and some consistency with it. Donnie Lone with a 7. If the Patriots end up choking, will it all be because of Dave Portnoy prematuring, celebrating towards the end of the first half? I saw that. Listen, people jinx.
I mean, they were up.
I believe in the jinx.
They were up 24-7 versus Buffalo, and then Buffalo just out of the blue just showed heart. They fought their asses off for that win, and good on Buffalo. I mean, They got the win. They didn't get swept by the Patriots, and now Patriots are the number 2 seed in the AFC. And number 1 is the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, and listen, I have been a huge criticizer of Bo Nix. He was in his bag yesterday versus the Packers, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of his throws, he was making some serious high percentage throws.
What was it? 4 touchdowns he threw?
Yeah.
Like.
But that throw on 4th down to Sutton, I was like.
I see the talent in Bo Nix. I like his arm power, and I see the potential. He just needs to put it all together. It's like a puzzle piece, right? He's got to learn to get it all together and be consistent about it.
It's all on Bo Nix. Their defense is legit, but it's all on Bo Nix. And depending on what he does in the playoffs, they could be a legit contender.
I'll tell you what, I don't think any AFC team wants to face that defense.
I don't.
The Broncos or even the Texans defense at that.
I don't at all.
No.
And Jay Creed in chat says Tua is 0-5 in games under 40 degrees. 4 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, passer rating of 68.4. I didn't even know those stats.
And I believe that does include the playoffs.
I knew he was 0-5, in those degrees, but I didn't know those stats. That's pretty bad. But again, the Dolphins aren't going into the same game thinking, oh no, Tua's got to throw the ball. No, they're just going to run the ball. We should make them fear, oh no, Tua's got to throw the ball. What do we do now? Now, whatever Tua does, or how often he's going to throw, or how they scheme it up, I'm pretty confident in saying that Tua is going to be schemed to get the ball out quick. It's going to be quick slants and screen passes. They're going to use the speed and the yak ability of a lot of their guys. Malik Washington from Virginia. Jalen Waddle. You got Darren Waller. H.N. obviously, right? Ollie Gordon. I don't want to sleep on him. Rookie from Oklahoma State. That's probably going to be their scheme with Tua is, okay, let's get the ball out quick. We're not going to trust you in this type of temperature, just based off history, but we're gonna do the best we can to allow our players to do what they can do with the ball in their hands.
Yeah, and although the Steelers, pass rush-wise, won't have T.J. Watt, they're going to have Nick Herbig stepping in, which we are all very confident that Nick Herbig can do what he needs to do.
Yep.
And we all know how quick of a pass rusher Nick Herbig is. And I'm sure the Dolphins do just as well. So when it comes to Tua potentially having to pass the ball, that's one guy, even Highsmith at that, he's been playing out of his mind lately. So you have those two pass rushers coming at Tua. Yeah, they're probably going to want Tua to get rid of the ball very quickly.
For sure. Big Tay in the chat says, I do believe Sawyer will have a breakout game tonight. Watch out. I hope so. He needs to open up a lot of his pass rush arsenal. He needs to get a little more innovative instead of using a lot of just the one-arm jabs or using a lot of his power. He's going to be someone that the Steelers rely on a lot, because if they want to continue to run those 3 edge blitzes, he's going to be the next guy up, the next man up to relieve Herbig or Highsmith. He's going to be the next man up. Knock on wood, Highsmith goes down, because we've seen it almost every game.
Yeah.
As good as he is, he does get hurt a lot. Then Sawyer steps in. And then DeMarvin Leal, who is elevated from the practice squad, is now going to be the 4th edge piece.
Man, Leal's still sticking around, bro.
Yeah, Leal's still here. By the way, James Pierre's not playing either.
No, which sucks.
James Pierre's not playing. So Asante Samuel Jr., I believe
The
will
other
get the
junior.
start.
The other junior. We're going to have Joey Porter Jr. and Asante Samuel Jr. We got the juniors being the cornerback 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy, but yes, Asante Samuel Jr. will be stepping in. He will start in place for James Pierre. I do look forward to seeing what he can do, because his first bit of action, even in rotations, hasn't looked too bad. He's gotten his feet wet, trying to get back into the NFL action after his surgery and whatnot.
Now, hold on. I'm looking at the inactive list. I don't see Pierre on here. Well, yeah, he's on there. Never mind.
Yeah. Pierre was already declared out.
Yeah, Pierre was okay. Pierre
was already declared out.
Okay,
so Samuel will get the
Asante
start.
Samuel.
Yeah.
Interesting. Which
means we only have 3 healthy corners, dude.
We're gonna see.
That's it.
We're gonna see good old 22 outside opposite JPJ.
Well, with us only having 3 healthy cornerbacks, how often are they going to possibly put Ramsey down there?
Who else you put at safety? Kyle Duggar's back.
Kyle Duggar is back, but who's going to be the other free safety?
Wow, look at that. We got all those terrible towels twirling. I'm gonna join in. Heinz Field crowd. They still attend, they still bring that high energy. We'll see how the game goes. Digital Dustin said, turnovers and field goals, Steelers' recipe for success. And that's exactly what we can expect today. Hopefully. And hopefully with a couple extra touchdowns. I see too many damn field goals. But especially yesterday, the Seahawks won with nothing but field goals. They're stealing our fucking recipe.
First time, Seattle?
Yeah. Chris Boswell with the kickoff. This will be returned by number 82. And good tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. And here comes on the Dolphins starting offense led by Tua Tagovailoa, who is tied with the most interceptions in the league with Geno Smith of 14.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
He throws 1 today. He will indeed lead the league in interceptions thrown. I'm trying to manifest that.
Yeah, I would like an interception here, possibly on this drive. A turnover, if anything. Just whatever, a pick, a fumble recovery, a strip sack.
We definitely gonna need some turnovers. We're gonna have to make Tua feel the pressure. They got Malik Harrison playing opposite Queen already, so you know they're game planning to stop the run here. Motion from the extra lineman. Play fake bootleg in the flat to the tight end, and that's gonna be a first down.
As
they
he's
still haven't
up
brought him down
on the field. He's finally taken down. That is Hill with the catch.
Julian Hill, one of their backup tight ends. See, they expect the run, play action.
Yeah,
no one's covering the flat.
They all bid. Wow.
Bootleg in the flat to Julian Hill, and that's going to be an easy 15, 16-yard gain right there.
Yep. They all bid on that one. And that's going to be the defense's main focus here is obviously stopping the run. And they need to do such a thing, but you cannot underestimate the possible play action or passing attack.
And he checks it down to H and does Tua, and Highsmith meets him, and he's finally taken out of bounds after a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, Highsmith disrupting that by pushing the blocker in the way of H-hand, causing him to slow down.
I stand corrected. That gain by Hill was for 20 yards.
20-yard play there.
And that was his 19th career catch, as a matter of fact. His 12th on the year.
Well, so 2nd and 11 coming up.
Oh, they're gonna go a little double shotgun formation with 2 running backs here, and they hand it off to H&, who is tripped up.
Yeah.
I believe by Herbig. I believe that was Herbig who tripped him up.
Got a hand up there.
This is a hell of a play by Herbig. Right at the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, H&, had speed and he had some grass. What a play by Herbig.
Yeah, Herbig, he was already taken down, but he's able to look up at H-hand, get his hand up there to get a hold of that foot and make sure H-hand wasn't going anywhere. That's just a heads-up play by Herbig.
Yes, it is. On the ground, still making the football play. 3rd and 7 now. We can get them off the field early. Tua's going to have to throw here. They're going to go empty backfield. They motion everyone out.
Trying to get the snap out. Play clock's going down.
He gets the snap off in time. Tua, he's going to scramble. He gets hit while he throws, and it's incomplete.
Yep.
Great play made by JPJ on Darren Waller. And that is going to force a punt.
I think Tua on the pass there sensed the pressure coming from behind him. I mean, you got Herbig coming right behind you. You're going to sense that.
You better sense it. If you don't, then good luck.
I mean, the O-line didn't do Tua any favors whatsoever on this one. Tua just panicked, went out of the pocket, felt the sense of pressure coming from Herbig.
Yeah, it was good. Very good coverage by that defense. Very good coverage. 4th and 7 now. Calvin Austin is the kick returner now with Keyshawn Williams officially released.
By Keyshawn.
I'm
sure he'll be
I
back.
liked Keyshawn.
I'm sure he'll be back.
Calvin, he fakes the field, and
Yeah,
it is going to be a touchback.
Touchback.
That ball touched before Bonner can touch it. Like Connor, Bonner could touch it.
Bonner,
And
who had a pick last week.
He did.
But he could not get there in time to prevent the touchback.
Let's hope he doesn't get another interception. Let's hope that A-Rod protects the ball today as we go to a commercial break with the Steelers offense coming onto the field for the first time tonight, led by number 8 himself, Aaron Rodgers. Better than the last 8, who absolutely sucked versus the Eagles. 29 passing yards.
Yeah, he was bad.
Listen, bro, I had to watch 2 years of that man. I'm going to make fun of him anytime I will because he sucks.
He had not even 70 passing yards.
Kenny Pickett is and forever will be ass. He's terrible. Swear jar.
No, he's bad.
He's trash. If you took his under, bro, it was.
I know you did.
I did, and I wish I put my life savings on it. That was the easiest.
Oh my
That was
God.
the easiest
No,
lock ever.
Against it, man, he threw an interception to the Eagles. He's like, wow, I'm really throwing to my favorite team. Yeah, you still are, Pickett.
Bob Redfern with the 199. Steelers got a 3rd down stop, huh? Yeah, they did to start the game. To start the game. 2K is easy with a 499. Says never subbed to a YouTube channel before, but I had to be supporting for years. P.S. Y'all were my top channel in 2025. Love y'all. Thanks, man.
And shout out to 2K is easy. Yeah, he just became a member of the STN, so thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
We do greatly appreciate you, as always. Thank you. Cool boy with a 199. Will we hear some boos tonight? It depends on how the game goes. If it goes the way we fear, then yes.
It's possible. It really is.
Oh, yeah, by the way, there is a poll in the chat. Over 400 votes already. No Harmon, no Watt, no Pierre. How many rushing yards does the Steelers defense allow? Under 100, slightly over 100, 150, or 200. And 36%, the majority of votes vote for slightly over 100. I'd consider that a W, considering how a lot of people aren't on the team right now or on the defense. I feel like that would be a W.
Yeah.
As long as we get the W as well. I mean, we allowed over 200 yards last week to the Ravens and still got the W, so.
Even then, it still wasn't good of the defense to allow such a thing.
No,
I mean,
no.
if they can limit the Dolphins' rushing attack somehow, even to barely 100 or even a little over 100, but still get the dub, I will take that.
Shout out to Matthew Sonnet in the chat. He says, Will Steelers score more than 7 points in the first quarter? I'm going to make that the new poll. Which, by the way,
You already know my vote.
if they don't, that would be their 63rd straight game, I believe, extending the longest active record right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's not a good record to have, but they hold possession of it. But at the 20-yard line, under center, A-Rod's going to take the handoff with a play action to Warren.
And the flat to his tight end, Jonnu Smith. So similar to what the Dolphins did, only opposite side.
But to no great success on that one.
No, that went for 2, while Hill got 20.
Jonnu Smith is the king of short yard catches.
Jonnu Smith, man, against his former team, part of that big old trade for Ramsey and Jonnu when we traded away Minka. He's done nothing, and that's not a lot of blame on Jonnu because he was a Pro Bowl tight end in Mike McDaniel's scheme. Now he's here and not doing anything. So what does that say about Arthur Smith?
With an OC that knows him, by the way.
Yeah. Calvin in pre-snap motion. Gainwell in the backfield. 11 personnel. Handoff to Gainwell.
Second and Gainwell.
He's going to get maybe 1. That's a phenomenal tackle by the defensive back.
That's Rasul Douglas with the stop there. Former Packer and Bill, now a Dolphin.
He tried running to the right, ran right into Rasul Douglas, and he made the play. Yeah, most of our line's healthy
outside of left
tackles.
tackle.
Yeah.
Left tackle, Dylan Cook, his first career start.
Yeah, with Broderick out and Andres Pete out, obviously.
And Calvin Anderson on IR. Oof.
Now they're going to go empty backfield on 3rd and 8. We're already showing a 3rd and 8. Oh, Chop jumped. Neutral zone infraction. They didn't call it.
No.
There's the snap by Aaron Rodgers. He's going to check it down to Gainwell, makes a defender miss.
And Gainwell's just going to be shy. That's a hell of a stop there.
He jumped. Did anyone see that?
That's just a great stop there by Brooks.
Rodgers with the hard count, and they didn't call Chop with the jump.
And they're going to punt it.
Are you kidding me?
They're going to it's 4th and 1. They're going to punt it.
He jumped. No one saw that? Chop Robinson jumped off sides. That's neutral zone infraction. That's garbage. Fuck, man.
So, yeah, Boydman's going to come out here to punt.
3 and out.
Yep, 3 and out immediately, like that.
But thanks for the no call, refs. I greatly appreciate your honesty.
It's a bounce to Washington.
This will be picked up and taken to the 30-yard line. Small return. Rodgers definitely got Chop Robinson off of the hard count, and they didn't call it.
No.
Whatever, bro.
Not even neutral zone.
Whatever. 3 and out by the offense. Defense comes right back onto the field. How long was that drive?
A minute and a half?
That couldn't have been no more than a minute. Yeah, 1 minute and a half on the dot. 90 seconds.
How about that, bro? How about that?
Listen, I know. Oh my God, you're gonna blame the. Listen. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the refs. Okay, that was a bad call. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, what do you expect from these officials, dude?
They're terrible. They were terrible last week.
They're terrible.
They were terrible last week. I'll be the first to tell you they were awful on both sides last week. And just like that again.
Was
man.
it a rookie officiating crew too?
By the way, that hit by what's his face of the
Tony
Chargers.
Jefferson?
Yeah, that wasn't dirty. And then they want to say, they want to for it. What do you mean a dirty hit? He hit him with his body. Who was it? Was it Rice? Rice or Worthy?
Taekwon Thornton.
Was it Thornton? You might be right.
Taekwon
One of those speedsters. He put his head down, bracing for impact. Like, what do you want the defender to do?
Just let him go by. That's
These
what they
refs
want
are
to do.
terrible, dude. I'm just saying, like, overall, generally, this might be the worst year I have seen these refs. There's just bad calls all over the place.
No, it gets worse and worse. Actually, yesterday was a very unfortunate day because, I mean, it was just riddled with injuries. Like, the injuries would not stop.
Patrick Mahomes torn ACL. Micah Parsons torn ACL. Devonta Adams with a hamstring injury.
Teddy Buchanan, rookie for the Ravens, he tore his ACL.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he tore his ACL yesterday.
God, Puka went down too. Who else? Who else got hurt? Pretty sure there was another guy that got hurt. But 44-year-old Phillip Rivers, he's alive and well. He threw 1 touchdown.
He looks exactly like a 44-year-old retired quarterback.
Yeah. John says, glad to see you guys staying warm tonight. We're trying. It was. I was outside all day. It's cold. It's very cold. So
That's all we can do is try and stay warm. Though I prefer the cold weather. Not much of a summer guy. I hate the heat. But it can get too cold for me at times. But no, we're trying to stay warm here.
Well, let's put it this way. If you guys don't have to go anywhere, don't. It's scary out there. It's very scary out there.
Yeah, freezing temperatures, icy roads, with snow and whatnot. Like, if you got to go somewhere, take your time, be careful, get where you need to go safely.
The Dolphins are going to go I form here. H-N in the backfield. Motion from the tight end, Hill. Hand off to H-N, leading with the fullback. He's going to get 8 on the ground.
Yeah, productive run there.
Very good first down play. And then see, that's what's effective about the Dolphins is they are very good at getting a big chunk yardage on first and second down. Something the Steelers should really consider trying to do.
Yeah.
It'll eliminate third down situations.
No, but I think for this one, I mean, they don't have Watt, they don't have Harmon. Both of them are out with their situations. You got Herbig in there stepping in. He's very good against the run. But even then, it appears to me they're going to run more towards the right side because that seems to be their weak link.
They got Y.A. Black in Harmon's spot and Keanu Benton at the nose. Herbig, Highsmith, Heyward. A toss to H-N. Oh my God, they couldn't beat the block, and H-N's going to get a big gain and finally tackled by Jalen Ramsey.
The Steelers safety making a stop.
Wow.
Yep.
About a 13-yard gain. That's Alec Ingold, their fullback. Wow, the use of a fullback. Imagine that. It's a hell of a block by Ingold.
Yeah, the block on Herbig.
Looked like Malik Harrison over-pursued inside instead of setting the edge, which absolutely opened up a big gain for H-N.
Where's Payton Wilson?
I don't know. You got someone with the speed
Malik
to match.
Harrison is not a speedster. He's not going to go up and chase H-Han. That's Payton Wilson that can do that.
Oh, play action. Tua towards the middle. It is caught by Waddle, tripped up by Ramsey, but not after a first down to the 40-yard line.
Not a good defensive drive thus far by this defense, giving up a lot of yardage here. Back-to-back first downs right now to two of their biggest playmakers, two of their stars really on offense.
Yeah, it's just a cross route, very similar to what Zay Flowers got with us on third down last week.
Well, Malik Harrison's still in there.
Why is Malik Harrison in there?
I thought we brought him in for special teams. What are we doing? 1st and 10 now at the 40.
A lot more Alec Ingold. Motion from Hill again, the tight end. Play action. Didn't sell nobody. Tua's going to throw it down the left side of the field, and it should be picked off.
That was underthrown.
Samuel.
That was underthrown to hell by Tua, and great play there by Asante Samuel in his first start as a Steeler.
He gets an interception for the defense already. What a play by Asante Samuel Jr. Oh, wow. Let's go. What an awful decision by Tua.
Stepping in for James Pierre is Asante Samuel. Targeted Waddle did Tua. It's just very badly thrown, and Samuel was able to snag it.
That's an incredible adjustment by Asante Samuel to come up with the Steelers turnover. And with that interception, Tua officially leads the league in interceptions thrown now at 15.
Yeah, that was bad. That was horrible. I don't even know why Miami let Tua throw the ball on that one.
Yeah, they're running the ball so well.
Like what the? I don't know. It works in our favor.
I'll be surprised if Tua throws a deep ball again for the rest of the game. But anyway, hey, shout out to Asante Samuel. Is anyone missing Darius Slay? Because I'm not. You got Asante Samuel come away with an interception. James Pierre has had the season of his life. Like, no one's missing Darius Slay right now.
Run the ball!
No, not at all. Not at all. Barber FM with a 199. Had to turn down the stream. You guys are way ahead.
Oh, I apologize. We get comments saying we're behind. We're behind only because we're on YouTube TV and their TV app, which always puts us behind.
So
there's nothing we can do about it.
And now we're early? We can't have it even, can we?
It depends on the viewer.
IC Rhodes with a 199. Darius Slay, never heard of her. Again,
what a play by Samuel, man.
Again, name me one play Slay did as a Steeler. You can't.
But I can name you. I can name you a play Asante Samuel just did. He's been here 4 or 5 weeks. He's already done more than Darius Slay. Hell yeah. Shout out to Asante Samuel. What a pick.
Yep.
What a play.
Heads up play there by the junior himself.
Let's see.
One of the juniors.
Let's see if the offense can capitalize. We need points off turnovers. So far, listen, all we need now is a couple more turnovers and some Boz field goals, and we might have a Steelers victory, folks. That's just kind of how that's just how it goes.
Yeah, we got to show the Seahawks how it's done.
Exactly.
Because Jason Myers, apparently he was the first Seahawk kicker ever to have 6 field goals in a game. Boswell does that like 3 times yearly.
Join
Maybe
the
4.
club. Yeah, well, yeah, Julio, thank you for subbing. And I do agree. For the most part, yes, they do suck. Barbara for the 199. Slate allows that, but you're on the ESPN app. I got you. There's bots in the chat? Where?
Yeah, we haven't really had to deal with bots a lot for this season.
Well, I've been pretty much putting them in under like code words that shouldn't be allowed, so that kind of eliminates them in the chat. It's been a clean chat for most of the year. Under center, A-Rod, Warren in the backfield. A toss play to Warren. Gets a good block from Thielen.
He got tripped up.
No, but he was down before the ball came out.
Yeah, I think he was.
I think he was too. That's going to be a gain of 6 by Warren. Good block by Thielen.
Yeah, they're going to roll him down as they look back at the interception right here. It was a play-action play.
Yeah, it's like a deep corner.
1, he threw that late. 2, he underthrew that really badly.
He threw it in the double coverage. Tua sucks. Tua is terrible.
No. Well, second down, they're going to hand it to Warren again. He's going to be
a yard shy of the line. I thought he got it, but no, they're going to give him. They're going to give him one yard shy of the first. No, Warren's active. He was added to the injury report with an illness this morning, but I guess he wanted to beat MJ, so he put some fluids in him, and now hopefully he gets a flu game. 3rd and 1. We need 1 flipping yard. We got Gainwell in here. Oh, they're gonna go for the tush push with Connor Heyward. He tries to hard count. No one jumps. Under center is Connor Heyward. He's still trying to hard count. No one's falling for it. He gets it. He gets a push from Darnell.
It looks like he's at the line.
I think he got it.
They might mark him short, though.
To me, it looked like he got it, but they might give him inches, which in that case, just do it again.
You literally could. So it's going to be another 4th and 1 predicament. It looks like Connor wants to.
He wants to run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Tomlin.
Come on, Tomlin. We don't live in our fears, right?
Well, he did on the previous drive.
ESPN Analytics, when they have that? 4th and 1, now they say go. Yeah, go.
It's new to me.
They're going to do it again. They gave it to him, and he got it.
Got it that time.
First down.
Got it that time.
I love it. I love the aggression.
So now
it's very simplistic.
That makes me question why they didn't do it the previous drive. Just saying.
The momentum factor, Robert.
Just saying.
They got the interception. They want to take advantage of it.
I suppose.
The momentum factor right now. There was no doubt on that 4th and 1. I've always been advocating for Darnell to be under there, but him being the pusher or the tush guy, it's not a bad idea either. He's been very successful
He
this
could
year.
literally pick Connor up.
I know. Well, Darnell stays on the field here as the lone tight end. Snap. Rogers.
Oh, boy.
Checks it down to Gainwell, gets a block from Darnell, and he's met at the line.
Full heck of a tackle there by Efedi Melifonwu. I think that's how you say his last name, Melifonwu,
Yeah.
former Lion.
Is that Obi Melifonwu's brother or cousin or something? Are they related?
I believe they are. I don't know what the relation
Listen, Melifonwu is not a normal common name. I would think he's the brother of Obi Melifonwu, former safety out of Connecticut, I believe.
Yeah, an athletic player.
Yeah, he was his brother. Yeah, very athletic, just not a good football player. That's why he's out the league.
Well, 2nd and 10 coming up after the check down. They're going to go empty here. Play clock's winding down.
Snap out of the empty backfield. Rogers down the middle of the field. It's caught. DK Metcalf past the 50. That's a Pittsburgh Steelers first down and a big gain from Rodgers to DK down the middle of the field. What a foreign concept by the Steelers. And they get a big gain there. That's what I'm talking about. We don't get that often.
No.
Middle of the field action. They use Jonnu as the blind man for the linebacker.
You see, there's that gap middle of the field right there. A-Rod sees it. He's like, screw it. You're open. I'm not going to miss you.
And he zips that sucker down the middle towards the logo. DK first down. That's a big gain right there.
And coming off his best game as a Steeler thus far so far.
It's going to be a gain of 22. They got Marquez Valdes-Scantling on the field here. They hand it off to Warren. He's going to get a couple blocks and shimmy off a couple tackles.
Nearly broke off a tackle there, to which if he did, he would have been gone.
Yeah, they had Fatanu pulling to the left side. Warren ran away and went to the right side on the blocking capacity of MVS, but still found a good gain of 5. Second 5 coming up, 3:20 left in the first quarter, folks.
Yeah, Warren's not going to let a little sickness get in the way of what he needs to do for this football team.
Well, now they're going 11 personnel here. Darnell, the lone tight end. They got MVS and Adam Thielen along with DK as the wide receivers. Warren in the backfield under center. Rodgers fakes the screen. Handoff to Warren. He's going to get a good block off the edge, and he's tripped up.
Damn, that's just a good trip up.
By, I believe that's Brandon Jones, safety from Texas. He makes a good play. Only a gain of 1 for Warren.
Yeah, if Warren was just able to break off that tackle, he at least would have gotten the first down. Because you got all the blockers on the right side. Darnell, MVS, Thielen right there. Warren motions over to that side.
I stand corrected. Jack Jones. I'm sorry. Jack Jones. Not Brandon Jones. I'm thinking of the safety from Texas.
Nonetheless.
Who's a Bronco, by the way.
Dolphins make a stop there on second down, so it's 3rd and 3.
See, I thought he was still a Dolphin. No. Out of the shotgun. 3rd down. He's going to zip it to Calvin, who drops it. It was an out design on 3rd and 3. It would have been enough for the first, and Calvin drops it. It was definitely a little low.
Did he drop it, or was it an underthrown pass?
Well, it's 4th and 3. Are the Steelers going to go for it, or are they just going to kick the extra or the easy field goal? Maybe they're going to try a hard count.
Well, the offense is going to stay on the field for this one.
It looked underthrown, but I thought Calvin had a shot at it. Yeah, D. Meads in the chest is with a 199 middle of the field. That exists? That does exist, actually.
Oh, they go for it.
They are. He's wide open in the flat. It's Gainwell.
First down.
Pushed out by Jack Jones. That's a first down. That's their fourth down, or their second fourth down conversion on this drive.
Yeah, see, the Steelers offense, they weren't waiting for Miami to get ready right there. They knew what they wanted here. Miami, they just didn't have the communication going. And A-Rod sees it, and he quickly just checks it down straight to Gainwell, able to get the first down.
Yeah, Valdes-Scantling with a very good fake. Or, I'm sorry, not fake. I don't want to say a block, but it looked like he was running a route while intentionally blocking the guy. That's just an incredibly timed play. With MVS getting the rub, and then they give it to Gainwell. Now they're going to give it to Gainwell again on the handoff in the shotgun.
Oof.
And he's tackled.
That's a tackle for loss there by Brooks.
Jordan Brooks, linebacker. Okay, listen. This is a solid drive right now. I'm loving the aggression. This is all the stuff we want to see. Them throwing the ball down the field. Them going for it on 4th down. Them trying to get points off turnovers right now. Ball rough in with a 4.99 says, wait, Tomlin going for it. Did Clown Man say something? I don't know. Maybe he's feeling the pressure from Steeler Nation.
It's in Heinz Field. He doesn't want to get booed again.
Yeah, I guess you would call it a pick route. Yeah, kind of like the NFL's version of a pick and roll. Snap out of the shotgun. Checks it down to Warren. Almost like a no-looker.
He's got
and
2
Warren,
defenders. Oh, just gets hit hard by Chop Robinson.
No gain. Met at the line. Chop giving him the chop for sure. Wow, what a hit.
I mean, Warren was just by himself. Had no blockers.
Listen,
two Miami defenders coming right at him.
Warren is not an easy guy to take down. He is one of the leaders in missed tackle rate, but that is a hell of a hit by Chop Robinson.
He laid the hammer there on Jalen there.
Now it's 3rd and 11. This could be the final play of the first quarter for the Steelers, depending on if they get the first or not.
And that's a no gain there by Warren. So it's 3rd and 11.
Hard count doesn't work. He takes a snap. Rodgers. They rush 5. He's feeling the pressure.
He's going to get sacked.
He's going to get sacked at the 44.
Jordan Brooks, who's just had an incredible career as a Miami Dolphin. comes up with the blitz and the sack there to end the first quarter.
Yep, that's going to end the first quarter, and the score is zip.
Warren. Oh, my God.
Warren's one of the better guys in pass protection, but he got beat bad. Warren not having a good start today, folks.
No.
You got to wonder if the illness is playing in effect or what, but yeah, that was not good.
And with that sack, that might push him out of field goal range.
No, I think, well, he's down at the 45-ish. Where's he marked down at? He's down at the Miami 42.
Is that 60 yards?
So that's about a 59, 60-yard field goal.
I'd kick it.
Would you kick it? Would you guys kick it?
It's Boswell,
It's
bro.
a 59-yard field goal.
It's Boswell. I'd kick it.
What's the wind gust? What's the wind gust down there? Is it like 18 degree or 18 mile an hour winds?
I could check right now.
Seals Almighty in the chat. Good seeing you, brother. Says Dolphins out physicality us at home. Yes. Yeah, they are absolutely.
The defense is bringing that physicality.
They are. They're hitting us. They're hitting us and putting us down.
Jordan Brooks, Chop Robinson, like they're not playing around.
Again,
I will give them that.
This is a team that's used to sunshine and rainbows and nice warm weather. This is the cold weather, something they're not used to. And they're kind of bullying us around right now.
Right now, the current weather in Pittsburgh is, I don't want to accept cookies. I don't care. Unless we're talking Christmas cookies.
I got you Christmas cookies.
Yeah, I know. We're looking at 13 mile per hour wind gusts. For Boswell, that's doable. I'd say that's doable.
I'd kick it. I trust Boswell with my life. Are you kidding me? If it came down to my life or Boswell 70-yarder, I'm trusting Boswell with my life, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, like, come on, man. It's Chris Boswell, the best kicker in the league.
Gun to my head, he needs to hit a 70-yarder for me to live. I trust the guy. I don't have an ounce of fear or an ounce of doubt in me. That's how much I trust Chris Boswell.
You know, people were saying Brandon Aubrey was the best kicker in the NFL. Not to say that Aubrey's
good.
Yeah, he's good. But he had a very off day yesterday with Dallas.
Everyone has an off day. Bos had an off season in 2018. Granted, I think that was mostly due to injury.
No, but Aubrey missed how many field goals in a dome at home? Boswell can make those kicks in this environment.
It's 128 days till the NFL draft. Who will be the Steelers' first-round pick in Pittsburgh?
Should be wide receiver.
Wide receiver or corner, in my opinion. Cool Boy with a 499 says we ran the same running play like 5 times already. Yeah, we did. Here's the thing.
Trying to take a playbook out of the Bills, bro.
Like, I like the physicality there of going for it on fourth down twice and converting, but all that for a punt. They're going to punt.
Yeah.
All that for a punt.
I'm not fucking surprised, swear jar.
All that for it. So no points off turnovers. All that for it. That sack really hurt us.
I mean, it's freaking Boswell.
Well, they're going to kick or they're going to punt it rather with Waitman.
Dallas would have gone for it.
High. Get it.
Can't get a touchback.
Not enough hang time. Brandon Eccles can't get down there soon enough. Not enough hang time. I would have absolutely kicked the field goal there instead of the touchback, and we get no points off the turnovers.
No. You make 2 fourth-down conversions on that drive, and you settle for a field goal because they got sacked. But they were still in range enough for a field goal attempt, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm telling you right now, if Dallas was in that predicament, they would have had Brandon Aubrey kick it. That's how much faith they have in Aubrey. Why don't we have that same faith in Chris Boswell? The man's literally won his games how many times? He won us our last playoff game, for God's sake, 9 years ago.
Would you all have went for it? Went for the field goal? I would have. Went for it. They handed it off to, I think that's
right.
Jalen. He had 100 yards last week to Jalen, right? He's going to get about a gain of 2 there. Tua's not good.
No.
They're highlighting Tua in the interceptions. He's not good.
He's just too damn inconsistent. That Browns game was awful.
That Browns game was the worst game I've ever seen. And we did that game live.
AFC North War Room. That was awful, bro. I could have sworn Mike McDaniel was fired after that. Now, Tua's just very, very inconsistent. But you put him in cold weather environments, best of luck.
Motion from Darren Waller. Screen pass to Darren Waller. Oh, my God. Samuel got bad beat with the block, and Malik Harrison lays down the hammer out of bounds, but not after Waller gets the first down.
Darren Waller, the rapper, that is.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did go down
Yeah, he
that
retired to
field.
become a rapper, and now he's back.
All right, another first down for the Dolphins. 13:44 left in the first half. They're at the 30-yard line. They're on 30-yard line. That is a bunched backfield. A lot of blockers up the middle. Achen's going to flex out, bounce to the left.
Made Heyward miss. Heyward, he's pointing for a face mask. I don't think he's going to get a flag here.
I wonder if they're going to show a replay. There was definitely some face mask contact. It's a matter if he gripped it or not. That's a 5-yard gain. 40 degrees and under at kickoff. Tua 0-5. Rodgers 58-28.
Yeah, bro, the drastic difference.
What comparison is that?
That's like the Tom Brady and Kenny Pickett comparison.
Oh, God.
Remember that?
Yes.
Jeez, that was awful. 2nd and 5, they're going to hand it off to Achan again.
He goes up the middle. And he's gonna
2nd and Achan.
He's going to be 2 yards shy of the first. Third down coming up. Patrick Queen.
Get in the face of Tua.
Patrick Queen really talking shit to the Dolphins lineman right now. Bringing that energy. Something we've been kind of missing at the linebacker position. We just haven't had that dog that don't take shit from nobody. I'll tell you that right now. We haven't had that in a bit.
No, it's been a while.
As long as he stops getting beat in the run game, he can actually back it up.
No, we haven't really had that since Shea's year. Well, no, because I feel like
Shea's year was all about that.
But I feel like Atlanta Roberts brought that to the table.
He did.
He didn't put up with nothing.
Roberts was great.
I don't know why we let him walk.
Snap out of the shotgun. Tua's going to throw on 3rd down. He can run it,
Yeah,
and he
he
will.
can.
Well, hold on. When did he give up? When did he give? He gave up before the first down. It's not where you end up. It's where you give
They're
up.
going to mark him short.
He was short. He gave up right before he got that first down. It's not where you land. It's where you give up. Those are the rules. Everyone's saying, well, what about the rules? Rules are rules, right?
Yeah,
he's definitely short.
So by the time he's given up on the play, he's short of the goal line.
They're going to go for it?
I guess Tua wasn't happy by the way Roberts kind of gripped the helmet.
That guy still doesn't know how to slide.
The one time he could have dove forward, he didn't.
Oh, they're gonna punt it.
Yeah, Tua's going to come off.
You might want to snap it. That's a delay of game.
Oh, my God.
That's a delay of game.
No, that's horrible by Miami.
That's a delay of game. Is that our first flag of the day?
It might be.
Hold on, wait a minute. Delay of game on the Dolphins. They're going to go back 5 yards. Is that our first penalty? Swear to God, it is our first penalty. Wow.
First penalty of the game. It took till 11:25 of the second quarter.
Very clean game thus
It's
far.
a miracle.
Let's get compared to last week. Yeah, that's a props to JPJ, by the way. Let's continue pulling the chat. Who scores the first TD for the Steelers? I know it's very generic, but punt.
And Bailey with the punt. It's a high punt.
Oh God, Calvin fields it. And he gets hit at the 29. Oh my
Johnson
God.
with the hit to Calvin.
Wow.
Good.
Wow.
God. Yeah, listen, good of Calvin to keep a hold of the ball, but he got hit. Yo, Miami's bringing the intensity.
Oh my God, he got rocked he's feeling that now. All right, can we start hitting these dudes back? This is getting a little ridiculous.
Miami is bringing the physicality, dude. They are bringing the heat.
Can we
I don't know why
man,
we
need
ain't-
Ramsey to knock
I
someone out.
don't know why we ain't doing that.
We need Ramsey to knock someone out.
Why
bro.
are we getting
Come
hit
on.
in our house?
That was a hell of a hit. I gotta give it to him.
That's a damn good hit. Props to him.
Who was that? Said Johnson was his name?
Johnson, number, what was it, 46? Might be a practice squad guy.
I want to give him credit. I'm gonna say his name.
Did you not find him?
I can't find him. What was
Hold
his
on,
name? Does
maybe-
anyone know the
maybe
name?
if I-
Isaiah Johnson.
Isaiah.
Isaiah Johnson, bro. I gotta give him mad props for that. That made Mike Tomlin smile a little bit. He's gonna be signed to the practice squad next year for special teams purposes. I guarantee you.
Probably.
You heard it here first. Tomlin looks at that shit and is like, I want you on my team. All right, offense. Come on. We need points here, right?
He's a cornerback. That's a cornerback delivering that kind of hit.
Randall L available? I wish he was available for the wide receiver coaching position or the assistant head coach spot. Can he lateral to us? Can he do that?
If he wants to come home.
He can come home. I want Randall L back. I want Randall L as our wide receiver / assistant head coach. I want Debo as a defensive consultant. I want Ben as an offensive consultant. And we just need that energy back in there, bro.
Take me home, country road.
Yeah, I agree, Tommy. Says we need to bring the hits. Yeah. Like we gotta stop getting smacked around. We gotta smack these dudes around. This is getting a little stiff out there. And we're the ones feeling the heat. Brandon Eccles is hurt after the punt, according to Damo's in the chat.
Are you serious? Eccles is hurt?
Be kidding me. He's a slot guy, isn't he?
Yes. If he's hurt, we're down to 2 healthy corners.
Who the hell's our slot guy?
It's going to have to be Ramsey. I don't know who else it is.
Or Peppers.
Or Pepper, unless you know. No, you can put Peppers in there. He's athletic enough.
All right, there's a new poll in the chat for y'all. Who scores the first touchdown for the Steelers? DK, Warren, Washington, or Muth? I should have put Gainwell in there, but I want to give Muth some credit. I want to give Muth some opportunity here.
We hardly see the guy.
Oh, I could have put Adam Thielen too. He's seeing some time. He fakes the motion here. 2 tight end set. With Darnell and Jonnu, Warren in the backfield under center toss play. He's going to run towards the tight ends. Great lane.
Got space.
Great lane
Got
by
space.
Washington and Thielen.
There's a flag on the play. Oh, no.
There is a flag on the play. Oh, no. Is it holding on Thielen or Washington?
Yeah, A-Rod don't like it.
Fans are booing. Oh, it was on Jonnu. It was on Jonnu. You got see. Why do we keep making him a blocker?
All right.
Our best our best play of the day, which would have been a 20-something yard gain. Jonnu.
That's on Ziegler.
Zach Ziegler, one of their better defensive linemen. That would have been a gain
Yeah,
of 24.
see, you got that tug. You see that tug?
Great, Jonnu. Why? First of all, why do we trade for him, and why do we keep making him a blocker? He's not that.
So 1st and 20, A-Rod's going to take the snap. He's going to give it to Thielen.
Adam.
Yes.
Adam
Thielen with the catch. His second of the season with the Steelers.
Yeah, when Jordan Brooks got the sack, they're highlighting how Rodgers landed right on his wrist and elbow.
Yeah, he's still dealing with that. Well, A-Rod, he's going to throw it on a 2nd and 13 to check down to Darnell Washington.
Who stays on his feet. Great balance, breaking the tackle.
Yo, you got like 5 Dolphins having to take this one man down.
That is insane, dude.
5 players trying to take down Washington.
That guy is 3'11" with that kind of contact balance. Are you kidding me? 6'7", 3'11".
He's not 264.
He's 3'11".
Yeah, Minka, I'm sorry. Good luck.
Bro, he's a Popeyes combo meal away from being an offensive lineman. That's how big he is, bro. Like, and he's moving like that.
Bro, that's Mark freaking Henry. That's Mark Henry.
That's Mark Henry. Mark Henry didn't retire. He reincarnated as a Steelers tight end. Somebody going to get their ass whipped. Shotgun. Rodgers takes the snap. He could have checked it down.
Oh, my God. Sacked by Ziegler.
He could have checked it down to Gainwell. Why didn't he?
Another sack on 3rd down.
You only needed 3 yards. Why didn't he check it down to Gainwell? Was Gainwell covered? That's another 3rd down sack. Let's take a look here from the quarterback's view.
Zach Ziegler.
He gets, Zach.
Oh, Frazier.
Frazier, he beats the Frazier and McCormick combo. It wasn't really a combo. He just pushed McCormick out the way, and he gets the sack.
If A-Rod had just a little bit of time, he could have had Metcalf in the middle. But no, they're going to have to punt.
What a bull rush, and that's not a good punt. That's fielded by Asante Samuel Jr. at the 30. But that's a hell of a bull rush by Zach Ziegler. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's another sack by the Dolphins defense. That's going to bring their total to 16 sacks within their last 4 games. Now 5 games, actually.
I think we all anticipate this game being very defensive, but it doesn't excuse the Steelers' offensive failures right now. We need points. Why is the flag
The
still up?
flag, yeah.
I'm
people are
sorry.
saying.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So we had an interception, didn't take advantage of that.
Now gave up a third down sack, and they elected to punt and not opt for the field goal with Boz. And then the second straight drive, they allow a third down sack. Come on, man.
Well, no thanks to Jonnu on that drive, taking away a 24-yard gain. Will with the 2 says Gainwell was open underneath for first down. That's what I thought. That's the first thing I saw. Gainwell was right there. Like, he sensed the pressure. Just dump it off to Gainwell. You need 3 yards. I trust Gainwell to get 3 yards on that play. He should have definitely checked it down to Gainwell. The first thing I saw, I'm like, bro, check it down.
What was that, a 3rd and 3 predicament?
Yeah, it was 3rd and 3. So it's back-to-back drives ending in third down sacks. Now we need a defense to make another stop. No accountability for Rodgers, 42 years old. Need Heyward in there for just a little speed. I would like to see it. I just don't. We all know Tomlin's not going to do it. Especially not only because he's a rookie, but the season's still open. Playoffs are still wide open. If the playoffs weren't wide open and we were in like the Cardinals situation or the Commanders situation where they're not playing Jane Daniels the rest of the year, then you know what, that might happen. But that's not going to happen.
No, unfortunately not.
Your pull for first touchdown is Muth on it. Is Muth still on the team? Yeah, listen. I want him to be known. I want people to notice him, and that's the way you guys are going to know.
Yeah, we got to help you guys know who Muth is because the Steelers ain't doing their job.
Was he on the field yet? Has Muth seen a snap yet? I swear I'm only seeing Jonnu and Darnell.
I think when it comes to our tight ends, he's 3rd on the team with tight ends with snaps.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think Jonnu outdoes him.
Why?
I think Jonnu outsnaps him. Washington,
he's a worse
of course.
blocker.
I don't know.
He's a worse blocker.
I don't know.
Muth's not the greatest blocker, but he's better than fucking Jonnu. Swear jar.
Muth is more capable.
Run the ball!
Not the best blocker, but God. Now going to go shotgun motion from Darren Waller. I almost said Darnell Washington. No. Hand off to H.N. Oh, they pull the guard who gets a hell of a block. Tripped up by Malik Harrison.
Yeah, thank goodness. H.N. had all that space. He had the blockers up front. But good stop there by Harrison.
Yeah, he got hit by the pulling guard and still made the tackle. Barber FM with a 4.99. Aaron looks different between 1 o'clock where he looks great and 4:25 prime time he looks like Kenny. I think his old age is just, he's starting to feel the coldness a little bit. It's also, the more you age, I'm finding this out real quickly, the more you age, the more tired you get as the day goes further. He's probably tired. He's hurt and tired right now and cold. I form under center. Play action. Looking for Dolphins in the flat. He's greatly covered and he just throws it away.
No, he wanted to go for him early, but he just was not going to risk another interception.
Yeah, it's an incredible coverage play by Asante Samuel. Blanketing Dolchitz in the flat.
Yeah, a believable play action there, but just
double
a heads
fake
up
handoff,
play.
Yeah.
Good heads up play by Samuel, who's been playing very good.
Great coverage. Third and 6 coming up.
Can we get a sack here?
Come on, yeah, seriously. Come on, folks.
We got a takeaway, but we don't have a sack. Can we get a sack? Can we get something on this one?
Well, we're doing the good stuff right now. We're forcing Tua to throw the ball. That's what we're doing.
Neither team has converted a third down yet.
Wow.
Neither.
Playing bump and run, snap. Tua.
All the pressure.
Feeling the pressure. He's gonna roll out and throw, and it's caught by Devin Achen for a first down at the 41-yard line. What a play by the dual threat running back, who's second on the team in receiving yards. That's the first third down conversion of either team tonight.
Did I just jinx him?
Wow. What a play by Achen. Tua extending the play, motioning out the pocket, scrambling out, and he's just wide open.
Yeah, once he got away from Highsmith, there was nobody even close to Tua.
Nobody was reading Tua's eyes. I feel like if Samuel was reading his eyes, he should have jumped right in front of that pass for another pick, but instead, Achen gets him at the 41. He's going to get the handoff.
He's going to be stopped there after a small gain there. That's Ollie Gordon with the carry, his first of the game.
Yep, now comes on Achen again. 2nd and 6 coming up. You got to watch out for Devin Achin. He's been a hell of a gem. He's definitely one of their cornerstones, one of their building blocks of that offense.
And as a fantasy owner of him, yeah, he's pretty damn good.
Well, coming into this week, he was 3rd in rushing yards. Bro.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, over 1,000 rushing yards. Like, we know what Achin is capable
Look
of.
how many snaps Alec Ingold's playing. They're going in I form again. Handoff. He leads. And Ingold's going to help get a block, which is going to put Achin down 1 yard shy, making a 3rd and 1 situation. Damn, the use of a fullback, right?
A proper one at that, too.
They're going to bring on Ollie Gordon, who's more their power back, their short yardage thumper.
It's going to make this play probably a bit more unpredictable here because you got Gordon, who's a thumper, who can get them small yardage in these situations, or could they do a play action?
Well, they're going to go in pistol here. See, I think this now they're going to pinch the middle. Jack Sawyer showing inside blitz. They hand it off to Gordon, and Patrick
Great
Queen
stop there by Queen.
makes a play, tackle for loss on 3rd and 1.
That was a necessary stop the Steelers defense needed to get, and Queen comes up big on that one.
Let's go, Queen. What a play. Uh-oh, we have a Dolphin down.
I think that's Gordon who's down after the tackle by Queen.
Yeah, look at Queen coming in through the gap.
Untouched. No, nobody even saw him.
Wow, what a play by Queen. Strong tackle. He met him right at the handoff. That's a hell of a play by Queen. See, that's what we're paying you the big bucks for. Those plays right there. Attaboy, Queen.
Yeah, as Ollie Gordon's going to walk off with trainers here with a slight limp. Just could not convert on that 3rd down. Defense makes a good hold there. I believe Miami's in field goal range. Now Gordon still taking his time getting off the field. He got hurt off the tackle here.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like
his what foot is that? His left foot?
Something with his foot, maybe his leg. Got twisted on that tackle there. They will settle for a field goal.
Looks like it stepped and bent in a bad spot. This is going to be a 54-yard field goal in Heinz Field. One of the hardest stadiums to kick a field goal in for sure.
Riley Patterson, who's the fill-in kicker for Miami this year.
Snap. Kick is up, and Riley Patterson, I'll be damned, he's going to put it through.
It's good.
It is good. Wow, and the Dolphins get the first points of the game with 5:11 left to go in this half.
First points on the board is the Dolphins.
He kicked a 54-yarder in Heinz Field. That is impressive.
For someone that's not usually consistent at kicking 50-yarders, I mean, he got it right through.
Wow. Okay, now offense, bro. We got 5:11 left.
No, Digital Justin said GG's. Yeah, game's over. Let's pack it up.
No, there's still a lot of time left.
I know.
Still a lot of time left. All right, come on, seriously.
Now, who can forget the Dolphins and Steelers matchup where it was just 3-0? That Mud Bowl?
2006?
Was it 6 or 7?
One of the two.
It was a Mud Bowl at Heinz Field, bro. Who can forget the infamous punt where it just hit the turf, the mud, and it just stayed right there?
2007.
2007.
Was that also on Monday Night Football?
I think it was.
It was on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, it was.
It was on Monday Night Football.
Who remembers the Monday Night Football game in 2019 when Mason started and Ryan Fitzpatrick threw 2 interceptions to Minka Fitzpatrick?
Deontay Johnson had a touchdown in that game.
Juju had a touchdown in that game.
Yep, I remember that game very vividly.
Yep, that was Monday Night Football.
Yeah, 3-0 was that game as the Dolphins went on their way to 0-11 that year. They had John Beck as their quarterback, bro. John Beck. He was sacked 4 times in that game. And I guess you can predict who got a sack. Debo himself, along with Aaron Smith, Brett Kiesel, and a split sack between Larry Foote and James Ferrier. That was a nasty front seven, dude.
Yep. As a matter of fact, James Ferrier's at the game. He kicked off the towel twirl.
I would think so.
Yeah.
His boys are being honored for the Hall of Honor at halftime.
I know Brett Kiesel's there. Mel Blunt's there. I think Casey Hampton's there. I believe so. He and Ben kind of had a reunion yesterday.
Yep. D-Dub Hershey says, I remember the mud bowl. There was a punt that landed splat and it didn't move.
Yep.
Yeah, it literally spiked into the dirt. Billy Maher with 199. Old man Rogers, put your glasses on, you blind motherfucker.
No, I can't give up another sack on this play. They got to score. They got to get points.
Wait, I want to end this poll. I want to end this poll. No. Dragos, no. No. Give it up, Dragos. No. No. We're not doing that. No. God, what an idiot, huh? What an absolute buffoon. What an idiot. Ruined his whole life. I think it was TJ Husmanzada, dude. I don't like the dude. But I gotta agree with what he said on his show about him.
What do you say?
He just said he's an idiot. I have no sympathy for, dumb shit.
Of course.
Will with a 2. Double up, use up clock, score, and again after half. See, that's the easy thing to do.
Oh, it's a bad kick off the kickoff, so it'll be at the 40-yard line. The Steelers will get the ball in great field position here.
How do y'all feel about Todd Sims from Alabama? I like certain traits about him, but he still needs to return to school. He should return for his senior year.
Also, congrats to Mendoza for winning the Heisman.
Yes. He might be the only first-round quarterback. If Dante Moore doesn't declare. If Dante Moore declares, that's worth trading up.
Yeah, Lenore Sellers will not be going into the draft. He will be returning, which is smart.
And that's a screen pass to, is that Jonnu? Oh, he trucks down a defender.
Hey, it worked that time.
Jonnu Smith with one of his better plays all season. There's
not many, but that was a good one, man. He literally put his shoulder down and put a guy on the turf.
He definitely put his shoulder down, said, get out my way. I'm going to bring some physicality back. What a play. That's a first down from Jonnu Smith off the screen pass. A screen to Jonnu that actually works. Arthur Smith might have a boner, folks. Adam Thielen.
As long as he doesn't play with his fingers.
Adam Thielen is just dancing, bro. He don't do anything. He's just dancing.
It's cardio. I think he's gotten more snaps than Muth.
Rodgers, under center, handoff to Warren. He's going to push through for about 4. 4:20 left. 4:20 left in this half.
We got to get something going with this drive. You're already near midfield here. Or you might be past midfield, my mistake. 2nd and 6 coming up. You got 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, the Steelers are at the Miami 47 now. So they're in Miami territory. Less than 4 minutes, yep. Is that MVS in the slot? Am I tripping?
Yes, it is.
Motion from Adam Thielen.
Yep.
Snap. Shotgun fake. Screen pass in the flat to Darnell. Puts his head down and gonna gain some extra yardage because his great contact balance.
Yeah, Ashton Davis, you're not bringing him down. No man is bringing Washington down clean.
Listen. I gotta give props to the tight ends right now.
Yeah, dude, he's just left alone. He's left alone.
Wide open in the flat. Boom. Easy first down.
If there's one thing as a defense you don't want to do is, 1, leave Darnell open. 2, give him space.
That's what I call a 13-yard completion for a first down. Darnell Washington. So we got first down completions to Jonnu and Darnell. Where's Muse? Where's Muse feeding? Empty backfield here. Rodgers. Snap. He throws it to Gainwell on the left side. He's going to put his shoulder down.
And another first down.
He lets Jack Jones feel that one.
Now the Steelers are bringing the physicality on this drive offensively.
Yeah, that is another first down. Back-to-back first down plays. I'm loving this right now. We got to finish, folks. Under 3 minutes left. Yeah, no way he was going to hit Thielen there. It's just smart to hit Gainwell.
Yep.
He could have zipped it if he wanted to over the slot receiver, but I don't think Rodgers is going to. He's just going to go for the easy yardage. Rodgers 11-12 for 90 yards. Whistles blown by the refs.
Yep.
Pittsburgh calls their first charge timeout.
As A-Rod's going to talk to Smith, see what they want to do here on
Okay,
this
Arthur.
first down play.
Okay, Arthur. You see, this is the thing with Arthur Smith. Sometimes he does good and he gets us in these situations. It's just a matter of finishing it. Like his red zone offense is questionable. Always has been.
Yeah, they're giving Adam Thielen a lot of snaps in this one early.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of snaps. He's not getting. He's just dancing out there. He's doing a lot of the pre-snap motions, and he's honestly not doing a lot of crazy routes. I can't believe Adam Thielen's still a Steeler, dude.
Been 2 games.
Like, this is who we're benching Roman Wilson for. I guess the defense has to respect his veteranship and his existence, but we're not really scheming a way to get him open, are we? Feeling with more pre-snap dancing. That's what I'm going to call it from now. It's not even much, it's just him dancing. Gainwell in the backfield, under center, Rodgers. Toss play to Gainwell. Rush it to the right side. Good block from Darnell. Gainwell's going to get a good 5 or 6 there. Goes out of bounds, 2:30 left. All right. 4-yard gain right there.
That might be the last play before the 2-minute warning. I'm not envisioning the Steelers to rush to the huddle quick. Though I could be wrong here.
Oh, it looks like they are rushing. If anything, they're going to try to get a hard count.
You got 13 seconds till the 2-minute warning.
It's worth a try to get a neutral zone or maybe a free play. It's worth a shot. Yeah, they're going to get to the line. I don't know if they're going to get a playoff here. They're going to run 22 personnel, 2 running back set.
Nope.
They don't get a playoff.
Nope.
2-minute warning. We're still down, folks. We are in Baj range to tie it, but I don't want to tie. I want the lead right now.
No, but they are having and producing a solid drive here. They just have to finish.
Very, very, very defensive game thus far, but the Steelers offense definitely going down the field. It's just a matter of finishing. They got to finish right now. I'd say it's their best drive. Holy steam.
Bradley Chubb is steaming.
Wow. Like Robert. Anyone seen that Robert Spillane?
Of course.
He looked like Voldemort.
His head smoking.
Tom Marvolo Riddle is what he looked like. Unbelievable. How's it almost halftime? Because all these teams do is dunk offs and run the football. We're not even an hour into the game.
No, it's 9:14. The game started an hour ago. This game is going by quickly.
It's your boy AJ says 1 hour football and 3 points. Yes, you are correct. Wow. Arthur Smith doesn't need to be an OC. He is the heir of the FedEx business. Fuck FedEx.
I mean, if Arthur Smith wants to, he can.
I ain't gonna say no.
His father is the founder of FedEx. So.
Rest in peace, by the way.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
The Hawk says, but you would think that as bad as Canada was, Tomlin would have hired a good coordinator. But what do I know? No. Remember, folks, when they did that search, they only interviewed 3 people. 3. They did the minority requirements, and then Arthur Smith was the first guy after that and went with him.
Yeah, they didn't take the search seriously.
I
will continue to say that.
They were supposed to bring in Zach Robinson. He didn't make it to the building. They signed Arthur Smith that quick. I think Tomlin just wanted to sign him because, he's a former head coach. Oh, he has prior OC experience. And maybe if I don't sign this guy now, he'll go sign elsewhere. So I really want him.
The resume checked out. The resume checked all the boxes.
I'm not an Arthur Smith guy, by the way. I'm not.
No, never.
I never was.
Never was.
Oh, he can scheme a rushing attack. But Bert, we were good with running the ball. We need someone to help us pass the ball. Arthur Smith don't do that. Twins, what did you think of the ending of Cena versus Gunther?
Moral of the story: always give up.
You know what? If John Cena can give up, I can give up too. What the hell was that?
I got too much dignity not to do that.
What the hell was that?
He's like, yeah, you can have this.
Anyway, 2nd and 6, 2-minute warning.
You know, Pat McAfee passed out. He didn't tap.
22 personnel. Fakes the screen to Warren. Instead, screens it to Gainwell, who's going to get a block from Frazier. And Gainwell is going to be a yard shy of the first, 3rd and 1 coming up.
Now, that was a tough run there by Gainwell on that one.
I sense sarcasm. D-Dub Hurst, he says, Lions will indeed put up 30. It is going to be a total beatdown. Dude, we're getting blown out next week. I'm telling you right now. The NFC picture is tight. They are immensely just way ahead of the game than we are in terms of modern football. I am scared for that game next week.
Didn't I tell you the Rams are going to win that game? I just had this gut feeling the Rams were. And I know the Lions, you know, they started off the game early, but then they just let the Rams dog walk them. They let the Rams come back. The Lions are going to be pissed because they're going to go back home. They're going to want a victory. They're still in the hunt. They're still vying for a playoff spot. They're going to be pissed. I'm not optimistic about that game versus Detroit.
No.
I am not.
The only positive if we lose is that it's not a conference game. But still,
Sure.
any loss is going to allow the Ravens to come back. We got Santa Claus. We got the Grinch. A Steelers Santa and a Dolphins Grinch.
Where's Buddy the Elf?
I don't know. Maybe that's for the other game. Wait, don't we only have...
No one ever dresses up as Buddy the Elf.
Don't we only have one more home game after this?
Yeah, it's the Ravens game.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the season ender.
Wow. 3rd and 1. Rodgers under center. Warren in the backfield. Toss to Warren. And he's going to push his way.
No, he didn't get it.
Good. You can't get 1 yard, Warren. Warren, you can't get 1 yard. Are you joking me right now? Are you shitbagging me? You can't get 1 yard. You are a sick man.
Did they have to do a toss, though?
Dolphins are going to call their first charge timeout.
Listen, did they have to do a toss?
He ran right into like 3 Dolphins. Wouldn't it be wise to run towards your blockers and so they can help you get that push? He ran right into the Dolphins. I would go for it. I'd go for it.
Now, the Dolphins defense is still out there.
They're just going to go for that damn sneak again, ain't they? 4th and 1. They're staying on the field here after the Dolphins call their second timeout. Excuse me, their second timeout.
No, I mean, I would have just done a simple handoff to Warren. I wouldn't even done the toss.
No.
So that Warren can follow his blockers or has a chance. He has a better chance of doing that.
Well, I don't know. Bring on a fullback. Well, they are now with Connor Heyward under center. He's going to get a push, and he's got it.
Yeah,
he's got it. First down.
Yep, it's passed. It's passed. He got it.
They go with the sneak with Connor, and they get enough push to the Steelers first down.
Miami, you didn't stop him.
First down from the 14-yard line. He definitely got it.
Yes.
He definitely got it. That's not even a question. Rodgers with his hands in his hand warmers. First down. You got Gainwell and Darnell pushing. He got it.
A-Rod points.
First down.
Doesn't even have to do anything. Just stand there and point. Attaboy, A-Rod.
You got Troy Aikman giggling in the... Dolphins going to call their final timeout. They're going to try to
Aikman, I'm sure he's done his fair share of pointing when he handed off to Emmitt Smith.
Okay, so Mike McDaniel and his weird clock management here is going to call their 3rd and final timeout. Steelers have first and 10 from the 14. They got 2 timeouts left, 1:28. The Steelers can easily run the rest of this half out without giving the Dolphins another chance, even if they just get a 3. Ideally 6 or 7, but if they just want to settle for 3.
Watch when you say those numbers.
I know, sorry.
Just
What I'm saying is they can close out the rest of this quarter because Mike McDaniel called all his timeouts.
Yes.
Why? I don't know.
Does he fear the defense is just going to give up a score so quick?
I don't know why with this offense.
Well, if I'm the Steelers, I'm still being methodical about it.
Adam Thielen's the lone tight end and 13 personnel. Play action. Gainwell is in the flat, and he's going to check it down to him, and he's going to get a first down and I believe gets out of bounds. Stops the clock.
I believe he does. That's going to be a 1st and goal predicament here.
That is indeed 1st and goal. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Yep, 13 personnel with Anderson playing an extra tight end spot.
Yeah, nobody else open but Gainwell just left
Wide
alone.
open.
If nobody else is there, you just dump it off to Gainwell, who's our leading receiver for this game here.
Billy Maher with a 199 says, I'm calling Rodgers rushing touchdown. We need a discount double check.
Well, all these quarterbacks are getting rushing touchdowns this week.
Yeah. Okay, so he did get out of bounds. What stops the clock? That's good for the Dolphins, I guess. Motion from Darnell. A pitch to Gainwell, who's going to break off a couple tackles. And his leg. There's a flag.
I don't like the way his leg or knee kind of bent there.
But he's going to get a late flag. We're going to get a late flag for a late hit. That's a face mask.
Yeah, face mask on Jordan Brooks.
That's a face mask for sure.
Very blatant face mask.
I thought they're going to get him for a late hit. But that's going to give us a new set of downs, folks. That is an obvious face mask by Jordan Brooks. Rodgers wanted it, and he got it. Yeah, for a second, I was concerned with how his knee looked after the hit. I think Gainwell's fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's off the field for Warren.
But that looked ugly. But that gives us a new set of downs and 115 to work with. Ain't no way we shouldn't get in the end zone now, dude. We're at the fucking 2-yard line.
That is the best chance Steelers have gotten all game. They can't miss up on this.
Get in the end zone, dude. Toss it up to Darnell. You got MVS and Adam Thielen as the other tight ends with DK. They're going 11 personnel here. Toss it up to Darnell.
They don't know what they're doing.
You got Warren in the backfield, shotgun, handoff to Warren, who goes up the middle. I think he was down.
Yeah, they're going to mark him short.
He's down at the 1. Warren went down too soon. Clock still running, 1:10 left.
I didn't like the communication by the line there. It looks like there were some last minute communication issues.
Warren was definitely down.
Yeah.
They could give it to him. Excuse me, they can give it to him again. There's no rush right now. You got 2 timeouts and 50-something seconds to work with. There's no rush at the moment. Second and goal.
No, drain it. Don't give Miami any chance.
Just give it to Warren again. Just give it to Warren. Similar personnel.
They might throw it up.
Snap, handoff to Warren. I like it. And he's met by Brooks. The second effort,
I don't think he got it. Yo,
He didn't get it.
Warren can't get a yard today.
Bro,
Warren can't get a yard. He's so sick, he can't get a yard today.
Darnell couldn't get the block on Brooks.
No.
Darnell wasn't quick enough. As great of a blocker as he was.
No, Brooks was. He was so quick to Warren. I got to give the Dolphins some credit with these 1-yard stops here.
21 seconds. Steelers called their second charge timeout. The Dolphins haven't allowed a rushing touchdown in the last 5 games.
No, which is an impressive feat for the Dolphins.
And we can't get 1 yard. Toss it up to fucking Darnell. Toss it up to DK. Come on. We're at the 1. Do we go tush push here?
Dude, all we need is 1 freaking yard. That's all we need.
All right, it's 3rd and goal. If they don't make it here, they still got 1 timeout to use, whether the clock runs or they want to take some extra time to overthink the call here. But they got to come away with, if they don't come away with points, that's a massive fail. There's almost a 5 minute.
Now they go with the Connor Heyward formation. I was waiting for this.
Connor Heyward gets the tush push, and I believe they got it in there. That's a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. Connor Heyward tush push.
They got it. After all that, they finally get in there with Connor Heyward.
Connor fucking Heyward with a second touchdown all year, and they come away with points. First touchdown of the game. Connor Heyward, who's been getting that tush push all season, at least 3 times today, and that one gets it in.
Yeah, that was clear and obvious right there.
Mike Tomlin with his back pocket sneak, he puts it in there. Bam.
Hey, Rod.
That's a touchdown.
Steelers finally get points on the board. They take the lead. The extra point by Boz is good.
And just like that, the Steelers take the lead. Bam, like that.
Toward the tail end, it wasn't the most pretty finish or a pretty drive, but nonetheless, it is a touchdown for the Steelers.
That was a good drive. That was a good drive, and that was a good finish. They soaked up the rest of the half, and they finished it with the lead. That's exactly what I want to see. That's what I'm talking about. You get points on the board, you kill the rest of the clock. That's how you play Steelers football. That's what we needed to do. Love that. Shouldn't be that damn difficult, like Jesus. Listen, this is just.
That's why I say it was ugly. Or it wasn't pretty, I should say. It wasn't exactly the prettiest way, but they still got in there.
They got the job done. Who's y'all OC? Y'all got too many pieces to be this bad. For real, it's not Rodgers or Tomlin, it's your OC. Ball and chill, it's Arthur Smith.
Well, Tomlin plays a part in it because he's too safe and protective and conservative. And you mix Arthur Smith and his improper capabilities to utilize talent, it's a bad mix.
Ron 1426 with a 2 says, love you guys, keep doing your thing. Thanks, brother. Thank you, Ron. Will with a 2. Called for it. Double up now. Yes, absolutely. You did call it in your last super chat. You said run the clock out, and that's what we did. And now you're saying we got to double up because we opened the second half with the football.
we have a great chance of going up at least 10-3 after halftime. I would love 14-3, but that's just because I'm greedy. Watch this turn into a shootout in the second half as fast as that half went. Anything's possible. Anything can happen.
I don't know, man. We know how the Steelers are in the second half.
Black and Gold 36 says OC is handcuffed by Tomlin. It doesn't matter who it is. The same bullshit plays are called always. It's been evident with the last 3 offensive coordinators. Billy Maher with 199. Warren did that on purpose. LOL. Clock management. You know what? I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that. But you know what? He was selfless, and he gave it to Connor Heyward. Give them credit. That was great clock management. Wish they did that more. That's what I'm saying. That was a great drive. I'm very happy with that. That's how you play, bro. And hey, listen, props to Jonnu, props to Darnell, props to Gainwell specifically. They were putting their shoulder down on a lot of that drive. They're bringing the hammer. They're bringing that physicality. They see these players getting hit by the Dolphins defenders and whatnot, even on special teams.
No, the Steelers brought up the physicality level big time, especially on the start of that previous drive. 17 seconds left to go in the second quarter. It is a touchback by Miami. It looks like Miami's just going to come out here and knee it. And I believe Miami did start off the game with the ball, so the Steelers will get the ball to start halftime. Sauce and Sports with a $4.99. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're going to be stagnant now and lose 24-7. I'm not getting fooled again.
You have every right to feel that way.
Because the Steelers are a horrible second half team.
We are a horrible second. We always let up a little bit. We always let, especially in the fourth quarter, we always let up. So listen, we feel good right now. The defense is playing very good. They're stopping the run. They haven't allowed the Dolphins to do drastically anything. The Steelers, they just got points on the board for the first time today. All is good right now.
They won't need it.
It could change in an hour.
They won't need it.
No, they're going to run it with Achin, who's going to get a block, finally tackled after an 8-yard gain. That's going to end the first half.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, you know what? Someone's definitely starting Achin in their fantasy playoff matchup, so they'll be happy with that. So it works to some degree.
Absolutely. Run the ball! Hundberg with a $19.99. He don't even say nothing, man. Thank you. Thanks, Hundberg. We do really appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Humberg.
Chuck Rambo says, we just scored before the half. Perfect drive. Took the lead. Get the ball to start the second half. Yeah, the stupid chat is whining. Run the ball! I'm not whining. I love that drive. I loved everything about that drive. Panda Gambling LLC with a 2. Cut Smith. He hasn't produced like the others. You mean Arthur Smith? I want a completely new, different coaching staff. That's all I'm going to say. I wanted that after last year. But no, listen, right now, it's halftime. Steelers are up 7-3. I'm going to switch before I forget. It's halftime. Steelers up 7-3. That was a hell of a drive to end the first half. That's what I'm talking about. They killed about 5 minutes, roughly 5 minutes. They got down the field, and they take the lead before the half when they know they get the ball to open the second half. That's what I want to see. That is the aggression, the winning mentality that we need to adapt more of. We see it all the time with so many other teams. One of our worst playoff losses we've seen in many years was against the Chiefs and Ben's last year. Yeah. After that TJ Watt strip sack into the recovery touchdown. The Chiefs did nothing but respond and respond and respond. Run the ball! They knew they were getting the ball to open the second half in that game. They scored right before then, and then they scored right after that. Steelers need to adapt that same kind of mentality. So, good job by the Steelers to end that first half. Their offense was essentially dead all game up until that point. They knew what they had to do. They accomplished their goal. They got their 7 points. It's what we all wanted. Now, I'm going to be a greedy bastard and say, hey, let's do it again to open the second half.
Well, they should.
Will they?
They should. You have the lead, and then you can just increase that lead, considering the circumstances with the game, the AFC North division, the playoff picture. You can't be letting up no matter what. Especially at this time. I mean, December football right here, you cannot let up one bit.
No.
You got to bring the physicality. You got to get the ball in there, get those yards every single down.
Sauce and Sports will 199 says, where's the cocaine? We need it for Rodgers.
The smelling salts? Anyone got that 80s shit?
80s.
Yeah, that's bro. It's like Hulk Hogan and steroids, bro. It works well. Tomlin can't have a losing season. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I'll be real with you. I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
I don't know, man.
I think he'll win just enough to get above that.
Never say never.
We'll see how they do to open the second half. We know they need to maintain this momentum. We know they need to get more points. Even a field goal would be okay, but I'm greedy. I want another touchdown. I feel like if you can do that, why not do it again? It's all about consistency from now on. But so far, let's take a look at the stats. Tua, 5 of 8, 61 yards and an interception. No sacks yet from the Steelers defense, but a great interception from Asante Samuel Jr. Devin Achane, 8 carries, 49 yards. 6.1 average. But it hasn't led to anything for the Dolphins. It has not. In fact, Achane's also their leading receiver with 2 catches for 23 yards. Steelers, Rodgers, 13 of 14, 105 yards. Now, he's been sacked twice.
Both on third down, too.
Yes, but he only has 1 incompletion. Jalen Warren, 8 carries, 20 yards, 2.5 yards a carry. He's sick, but Warren, I'll be real with you, Warren has not had a good first half.
No.
He's not.
Can't even get those small yardage, those quick 1 yards.
Gainwell has actually been the more productive guy, but mostly as the receiving guy because he's our leading receiver. 6 catches, 41 yards. Kenneth Gainwell.
Our second closest receiving
Target.
leading receiver is Darnell with 2 catches, 23 yards. DK only has 1 catch for 22. That was the catch around the middle of the field.
Yeah, that was the middle of the field throw. And, DK had, almost 100 yards by this time last week versus the Ravens. He only has 22 yards off of 1 catch. So I want to see DK get involved more. We got to scheme him to get the ball more for sure. But it's all about, they're doing some dump offs, and these guys are making like Darnell and Jonnu on that last drive, and of course Gainwell. They're making plays in the short yardage area. But I want to see them scheme the ball to DK a little bit more, and hopefully that these guys making plays underneath is going to open things up for DK in the second half. Calvin doesn't have a catch. Thielen has 1 catch, 7 yards. Muth doesn't have a target.
Nope.
Has Muth seen time on the field?
Nope.
I think he was on the field maybe once or twice for 13 personnel. That's it. That's it.
I have not seen Muth at all today.
No.
Not once.
No, not at all. Otherwise, yeah, that's halftime. Patrick Queen's made a couple good plays today. Asante Samuel has an interception. I want to get more pressure on Tua. We got to continue to stop the run. But offensively, we got to find a way to get the run game going with Warren or Gainwell, maybe even Caleb Johnson if you want to insert him a little bit. But definitely start scheming the ball more to DK. We need to get him the football. Gainwell's looking good, and there's no reason we should take the ball out of his hands. It's just we got to scheme the ball to some of our bigger playmakers. All our plays look the same. I think Art got it in him, but he stayed bullshitting. You're not wrong, my guy.
I mean, granted, that's a whole team.
Yeah. Steelers chick, member for 3 months, says hopefully we switch it up and do better second half. I'm praying. I'm praying, man. Big Tay says let's hope the Steelers can end the rest of the season opposite of last year. That's all we want to see. That's what we want to see. We want to get into the playoffs, and we want a victory. At the end of the day, that is the goal. No matter what we think of the football team and the coaching, that's what we all root for, is for that kind of success. Do I think the Steelers are going to run the table? No.
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 I still don't have that trust or confidence. But that's not going to stop me from telling them, bro, get out there and conduct business.
But can
they know that?
Can they win this game? Absolutely. Can they beat the Browns? Absolutely. Can they beat the Ravens again? Absolutely. Those alone might clinch you the division. Depends on if the Ravens, how often they're going to keep winning. Because, I mean, they got the Packers. They got the Patriots. They got us. So their schedule doesn't get easy. Their schedule gets tougher, actually. The Patriots just lost their first game in many weeks. They're going to be angry because they're still fighting for the number 1 seed. The Packers, bro, they lost yesterday to the Broncos. They're fighting for the division right now with the Bears. The Bears. So the Ravens are in a rough spot.
Run the ball!
They're itching right behind us, but they got a tough schedule. Steelers control their destiny. That's for sure.
Yes, they do.
Billy Maher with a 199. Easiest under of my life at 42.5 points free money. There you go. I didn't place anything right now. I didn't place anything today. I did not. Darnell with a 7 says, I have a small bit of fear that this team is going to get too cozy and safe and possibly blow it. You always have that fear because we've seen it time and time again this year, and this is the Steelers we're talking about. Literally anything can happen with this team. Like, no matter what happens, you wouldn't be surprised because we've seen them have solid performances in the second half. We've seen them blow games in the second half.
More times than we like to see.
Yeah.
And again,
four times this year.
Well, you have every right to feel that way, Donnie. Absolutely. I feel the same way. I do.
But I'm going into the second half with a positive mindset and a little bit of optimism. It's just a matter of the offense can keep getting down the field and protecting the football.
If they can do that.
They've been protecting the football, which is more I can say than the last couple games. So
Sure.
The Hawk says we only need to win 2 games for him to keep his record thing. I hate that stupid stat. It's worthless. Okay, I'm above 500, but can't win a playoff game. Here's your cookie. No, I'm right there with you, Hawk, because you're correct. It don't mean nothing. It would mean more if he had more recent playoff victories, more playoff victories since our last Super Bowl appearance, or a Super Bowl victory. That's where it would mean more. Like Belichick, how many winning seasons did he have? How many winning seasons did he have? And how many Super Bowls did he get out of it? That's what matters. That's what matters.
Hell, throw Andy Reid in that boat, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, the Chiefs are out of the playoffs. Hallelujah.
It's refreshing.
Now, listen, I feel bad for Mahomes. I never want to see that.
No, that's horrible.
He's heavily protected by the league. He's cradled like a baby. He's like the NFL's new Brady, right? But
He's the poster boy.
That's not worth, wanting him to tear his ACL. No, that's terrible. But am I happy that the Chiefs season's over? Absolutely. Yes. They've been in the playoffs every year since 2014. It's repetitive, and it's just going to be a refreshing AFC playoff picture. It's going to be very refreshing. We're going to get the Jags in there, which is weird. We're going to get the Jags. We're going to get the Patriots again. I know. We're going to get the Broncos for a second straight year. Probably the Texans. I think the Colts season's over. The Steelers and Ravens.
Don't sleep on old man Rivers, dude.
Who else?
Unk still got it.
The Bills, maybe. The Bills probably, yeah.
Most likely, yeah.
It's going to be a very refreshing AFC playoff picture. Now that the Chiefs ain't in there. Hallelujah.
Run the ball!
Donnie Lund with a 6 says, as the Browns were getting blown out yesterday, Miles gets a sack and starts celebrating it. What a clown he is.
He's in the record books. That's all he cares.
I'm not taking anything away from Myles Garrett, but his sack rate, he's going to break it. He's like 1 sack away from getting it. But and I say because he's got how many games left, when he breaks that record, congratulations. He's probably going to win Defensive Player of the Year. Deservedly so.
No, he's definitely going to get it.
However, it is probably going to be one of those records that isn't remembered much because the Browns suck that bad.
No, because when Strahan broke it, I believe the Giants made the postseason in that year.
No, they're 7-9.
Oh, were they?
They were 7-9.
Okay, never mind.
They were 7-9.
All right, never mind on that.
Yes.
I know Watt made the playoffs that year. Did they?
Who? The others?
Yeah, when Watt broke it.
Yeah.
They did, didn't they?
That was Ben's last year.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
That was Ben's last year.
That's right. Now, Miles is going to break it.
Miles is going to break. He's going to have it. And props to Myles Garrett. And this is no shade on Garrett. I'm just saying that there's not a lot of people that are going to remember it because the Browns suck that bad. And that's a shame. That's a shame for Garrett because Garrett, like something like that, should be celebrated, should be remembered. It hasn't been broken in 25 years. Watt should have broke it on that sack to Huntley, but stat correction.
Yeah, they didn't want to give it to him.
You're about to get the full-on Josh Allen marketing campaign. Oh, especially now that he's going to be a daddy with Haley Seinfeld. Good for him.
No, listen, congratulations.
Is Pierre hurt? Yeah, Pierre is hurt, and he's out. He's been out. He was inactive. He was declared out Friday or Saturday. I read somewhere that Watt could be out the rest of the season. What's the update? Ian Rappaport said that he's likely to come back this year. It could be back as early as next week versus the Lions. That I'm hearing from certain doctors online. I don't know how reputable they are, but people are speculating that he might be out the rest of the season because something like that isn't easy to come back from.
Yeah.
The recovery, I hear, is very, very tough.
Very difficult.
Very hurting. So, like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm hearing that he won't be out long, but then again, you hear another thing, like Danny stated. It's, I guess we'll see what his participation will be for the Lions game, right?
Yeah.
I guess we'll just take it game by game, week by week.
Digital Dustin said, as long as Patriots or Ravens don't win Super Bowl, I'm good. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I would like to see the Bills win it. I just don't think McDermott and their coaching staff's good enough.
They got heart, though. They got fight.
Broncos would be cool. I would like to see the Broncos win it. It's just, I don't know if Bo has that in him in the playoffs. It's going to be very telling this year. In the playoffs, it's going to be very telling for Bo. I know he's in his second year, but still. Ben won a Super Bowl in his second year. Not calling Bo next Ben because there's only one Ben, as he was celebrated at halftime, by the way. Congratulations to Ben Roethlisberger, Marquise Pouncey, and Joey Porter Sr. for being honored,
Inducted.
inducted into the Steelers Hall of Honor at halftime. Eddie T with the 199 says, if we had Myles Garrett over TJ's Super Bowl defense. I mean, I feel like even with TJ, especially TJ in his prime, it was a Super Bowl defense. We had Super Bowl defense. With Minka, with Hayden, with Nelson, with Watt, with Heyward. We had Super Bowl defense years ago. We just didn't have the offense and the coaching to back it up.
No, we didn't.
Will with the 2 says, just don't let him break against us in 2 weeks. I'd hope not. No. I swear to God, if Myles Garrett holds off on that sack record and gets against us, it's going to be a little... I'm going to be very bitter. I'm not going to lie to you. Billy Marr with the 199 says, the online doctors who never even met TJ Watt. Yeah. Again, that's just what I'm reading. I'm not relying on that. That's not my opinion. That's just based off what I'm hearing. Barbara FM with a 499 says, this 3 and out will be legendary. We have only had 3 first downs on first drive after a half all year. Is that true? We have only had 3 first downs on first drive after half all year. What? Really?
That's pretty bad.
So all season, on our first drive after halftime, we've only had 3 first downs in all those games. That's miserable.
Well, they're going to start the ball off with the second half. They are going to be near the 30-yard line after the return from Warren here. As we got to hear Mike McDaniel talk.
Well, Aaron Rodgers under center, motions from Adam Thielen, Warren in the backfield. Snap. Hand off to Warren. He's going to break off a tackle. And a strong 5 by Warren right there. A good first down gain from Warren. One of his better runs today. Looks a lot like Canada's dink and dunk offense. Well, that's what you're going to get with the Steelers offense. Anyone think this offense seems at times too similar to Canada's? Because it is. And I think a lot of that falls on Tomlin personally.
It's all the same. It's all the same.
Like, look at the quarterback sheets from the last 7 starting quarterbacks we've had going back from Ben's last season.
It's no different.
There's no middle of the field. It's all dink and dunks. There's not many throws that are past 10 yards past the line of scrimmage. That's just the offensive philosophy that we run. It's very naked. Shotgun handoff to Warren on 2nd and 4.
He's going to be just shy of the first down.
It's going to be a 3rd and
another short predicament for the Steelers, who can't seem to get a yard.
Darnell with a 20. Thank you, brother. He says, last thing about Myles, say if Steelers go to Super Bowl and win.
Hold up. They're going to hand it to Warren on 3rd and 1, and he does get it this time.
First down, Jalen Warren, 3 straight carries, and he moves the chains. Yeah, Darnell says, last thing about Myles, say if the Steelers go to the Super Bowl and win it, he gets DPOY at NFL Awards show, but TJ is Super Bowl MVP. Hell yeah. That'd be great. That would be the dream. TJ Watt wins Super Bowl MVP. Man, that's all I want for the guy. After everything he's done for us. Another shotgun draw, this time to Gainwell. He breaks off a tackle, and another one.
That's a good run by
going up
Gainwell.
the right sideline. Minka Fitzpatrick pushes him out of bounds. Kenneth fucking Gainwell.
He's having himself a fucking day today.
Kenneth fucking Gainwell goes up the right side, breaks off tackles. And this guy goes up for a massive gain. Minka Fitzpatrick was the last guy to get him.
Just a great cut there by Gainwell. Bounces off Ashton Davis. Runs up the right sideline.
And for a 40-yard gain, Gainwell goes up the field. Easily the Steelers' biggest play on offense all game so far.
A great balance by Gainwell, who nearly tripped off of McCormick's foot.
Gainwell having a hell of a game. He's already over 100 yards from scrimmage. Kenneth Gainwell, bro. Shout out to Gainwell. He's our leading receiver with 61 yards or 41 yards. And now he has 41. Okay, so he's close to 100. He has 82 yards of offense.
Well, they're going to keep Gainwell on the field for this one.
They're going to hand it off to him. He makes another guy miss. Wow.
Gainwell's balance is so good.
He made Jack Jones miss. It's a 3-yard pickup, but it's still a hell of a run by Gainwell, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Gainwell today. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Warren. I do. He's my number one back, but Gainwell is really providing for us. I'm not saying Warren isn't, but Gainwell is the better back right now. Hell of a block by Thielen. Breaks off the tackle from Jack Jones. Patrick with the 2 says, that's a Pittsburgh Steelers first down.
Yes,
Sure
it is, Pat. Yes, it is.
Steelers down at the 20-yard line in field goal range. Play action. Rodgers steps up, throws, end zone, touchdown.
Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
I'll be damned.
His first catch as a Steeler is a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown.
I don't believe it. MVS touchdown. You got to be kidding me. The old Packers connection gets us into the end zone.
On Monday Night Football, bro. To open the second half, they cap it off with a touchdown.
And just like that, back-to-back drives. Steelers double up.
That's exactly what I wanted, bro.
And shout out to Will in the chat. That's exactly what he's talking about, doubling up. Wow, just a crosser. And no one covering MVS.
Who just got signed to the 53-man roster. His first game as an active member of the roster. He gets a touchdown. And the extra point is good by Boswell. Steelers now up 14-3.
That's what I'm talking. That didn't even kill 4 minutes off the clock, folks.
That's a huge credit to Gainwell on that drive. Keeping that balance, breaking off tackles, moving the ball forward, and A-Rod with a beautiful play action to find his old buddy MVS in the end zone.
That's
what they needed to do coming out of the second half. My fear was that they were going to be the Steelers of usual in the second half and 3 and out and not be aggressive. No, they did exactly what I wanted them to do.
Absolutely,
That's what we need to see more of.
Yes, like we all wanted to see them drain the clock at the end of the first half. They got points off of it. And the open the second half, they score again. More of that, please. Like that is the adjustments. That is the aggression we want to see from the offense, bro. Good stuff so far. Billy Maher with a 499 says, this is my formal apology to Gainwell. Did not want him on the field in the beginning of the season. Why is our running back 2 always the best player on our offense? I think it's just the running back 2, I don't know what you call it. It's like
Formula.
Yeah, I guess. Sauce Sports with a 199 says, all I need is 7 points from Warren to fantasy. I'm praying for you. I'm hoping Warren can get you a touchdown.
I bet you're pissed Warren couldn't get in the end zone earlier. Warren had how many chances to do so? I'm sorry, man. Warren was there.
Steelers looking good, man. 14-3. Pittsburgh Steelers are up. 11:20 left to go in the third quarter.
What the hell? I'm trying to type.
Pittsburgh 110 with a 199 says, going for it, middle of the field, love it. Yeah. Down shot down the field to the end zone. Like, what? I don't know if Rodgers took over or what, but, I mean, these past 2 weeks, he's been hitting them down the middle. He's been hitting them down the field. This is the offense we want to see, man. An effective run game, them going down the field, getting in the end zone, back-to-back, scoring drives. Let's hope they don't get comfortable. But right now, bro, everything's looking good. Everything's looking nice and pretty. I find it symbolic that a guy like Minkah Fitzpatrick was the last line of defense for that Gainwell 40-yard run.
Minkah. And it's at Heinz Field, too. Some things never change for Minkah.
I know. And I love Minkah. Don't get me wrong. I love Minkah. But he's the enemy tonight. That's just the fact of the matter. This offense, the last 2 drives, has been moving. They've been moving, man. All right, defense. Let's see.
Two straight touchdown drives.
Let's see what the defense can do. Boswell with the kickoff.
Yeah, that's
They didn't
short.
land in the landing zone.
Yeah.
Bos.
Boswell is not good with these kickoffs. He just hasn't figured it out yet.
He's never been the best when it comes to kickoffs. He doesn't have a great touchback rate.
For a man with a foot, just hasn't figured it out yet. So 11:20 to go in the third quarter. Miami's down by 11.
Barbara Friend with 49 says, I'm sorry everything I said about Gainwell, but Lord, it truly shows and looks like just how he's coaching. Tomlin is coaching for his job because 3-3 on 4th downs. Yeah, he's getting aggressive today, and I got to give Tomlin props because this is what we've been asking him to do. Get aggressive. Stop living in your fears. And he's doing all of that tonight. I got to give the guy props. Under center, Alec Ingold in motion. They hand it off to Achin, who's met by Cam Heyward at the line. No gain.
That's a great stop there by Cam Heyward.
No gain whatsoever. The Hawk says, doesn't feel good to see us put on a good product on the field. Yes, it is. We aren't used to this. Let's see if they can keep it up and not let up.
Keep that pedal down, bro.
They always say bend, don't break. I don't even want to see them bend. The Steelers had, what, almost 60 yards rushing on that last drive? Something like that?
2nd and 10.
Snap. Tua. Looking. Throws. Checks it down to Alec Ingold, who's met by Malik Harrison. About a 3 or 4 yard check down. Third and mid coming up. Malik Harrison seeing a lot of playing time. And the formula is simple. They want to stop the run, and they view him as a big thumper there. Oldest starting quarterbacks in Week 15. Phillip Rivers, Aaron Rodgers at 42, Matthew Stafford at 37, and Kirk Cousins at 37. This is insane. And next week, we got the Niners and Colts. We got Phillip Rivers in primetime. What year is it? Next week, next Monday night. This time
I'm
next
not
week.
going to lie. When he threw that touchdown to Josh Downs, I actually marked the fuck out.
That was awesome.
I'm not even going to lie.
3rd and 6, Patrick Queen showing blitz. They blitz with Peyton Wilson and Ramsey. Tua feeling the pressure.
Taken down. That's a sack for Jalen Ramsey. Off the blitz.
That's the Steelers' first sack tonight off the safety blitz from Ramsey. Everything's hot right now.
Yeah, Miami's feeling it right now.
Everything's hot right now.
They're feeling the pressure. They are frozen by the cold weather, and they have no idea what to do.
Yeah, Ramsey untouched.
They are frozen in fear by the Steelers team right now.
What is Tua doing? Tua's just got to throw that away. Ramsey gets the sack. 3rd down sack.
Tua never even saw him coming.
Nope. No awareness whatsoever.
Tua never saw him coming. That's a punt for Miami. That's a 3 and out, too. That's a good punt.
Fielded at the 15. Calvin's got room.
Tackled down quickly there by number
He's gonna
49.
get a 7-yard return.
It's a big play there by Ramsey off the safety blitz.
All good energy right now. We just need to keep the foot on the gas.
Nah, I don't want this team to let up, bro.
Ask Dad. No, the sign's not going. No, stop. No, it's not. It's not going.
No, our tone don't change on that.
We'll see how we fare in the playoffs if we make it. The sign's not going anywhere. All because we're winning. Take the sign. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. Let's see how we fare in the playoffs first. But I'm loving what they're doing because this is exactly what we want them to do. This is something we're not used to. This is something that we don't get on a regular basis. So when that happens, I give them props because that's all we want to see. We got to keep it going. Keep the pressure going. Keep the foot on the gas. Don't let up. Protect the football. Really, all the Steelers got to do right now is just run the football.
That's cool. Lainey Wilson was on the Manning cast, repping a Steelers jersey.
Well, yeah. Do you know who her husband
Duck
is?
Hodges. That's a Duck Hodges jersey. Good old number 6.
Keep giving the ball to Gainwell, please. Yes. He's our biggest playmaker right now. I wouldn't take him off the field. Oh, Jay Quest says Austin can't even return an Amazon package. Jesus God. That's hilarious. Oh, the flag sign. I'm sorry, yes, Dad. I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes I don't even realize I had it. My bad, ass Dad. I thought you meant that. That's not going. My bad. I apologize. That's my bad. Billy Maher 199 says the sign we leave if win a playoff game no sooner. Not just a playoff game, bro. I'm like James Harrison when he said on his podcast with Joe Hayden, I need a chip. I'm greedy like that. We don't settle for anything less. We don't. Okay, yes, Dad, you do. I see. I thought you were one of us. One of us. Great movie, by the way. Rest in peace, by the way, to the guy that played his dad in that movie. He was also the director for Stand By Me. I think he was the director for Misery. That is tragic. You hear about that, Rob?
Yes, I did.
That is tragic.
That is unfortunate.
Rob Reiner.
Yep.
That is tragic.
Run the ball!
That is tragic, dude. Rest in peace to him and his wife. That's awful. Prayers to the family. Will with the 2 says, now worried Tomlin's conservative plays are coming. Don't put that evil on me. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. 2 more chips will save Tomlin's ass in my book. Sure. Yeah, I'll give you that.
He only needs 2 more wins, and he's good.
Chris Turner says, I'm not going to lie. The first game I feel comfortable in. Yeah. I'll be real with you, though. I felt comfortable in the Colts game and the one Browns victory.
Well, A-Rod, he's going to snap the ball and throw it to Metcalf for his second catch of the day. He gets tripped up there by Bradley Chubb.
Did they coverage?
Yeah, what?
Bradley Chubb and that's a choice.
Yeah, I'd say. But all right, Miami, do your thing. They're going to go tempo here. Now keep the pedal on them.
Oh, he fakes it and gives the screen to Darnell. He's going to get 2. 3rd and mid coming up. Jack Jones.
Yeah, the lone tackle on Darnell was able to trip up the world's strongest tight end there. Darnell's the man of many nicknames in my book.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers. He's going to throw it deep down the right side. Oh, what a whiff of a throw.
He missed MVS.
Hold on, he wants a flag. MVS wants a flag. Rodgers wants it.
That's why
there's no flag.
That's probably why they went so quick. Was there too many men? Was someone offside?
Yeah, because they tried to highlight DK.
That's why he went deep. Was someone off?
Was someone offside? He was trying to get a playoff quick. Oh, he definitely grabbed his waist. How is that not a flag? I guarantee. 12 players on the field. So
there we go. I knew it.
Okay, they definitely gave us a flag.
If you know A-Rod, once he sees so many men on the field, he's like, yo, let's hurry up. Let's go.
He's got that hustle and that field awareness. He's made a career off of that.
Yeah.
He has that know-how. He's like, come on, let's ready up. Easy yardage. It's always a free play. And that was definitely DPI on the guy covering MVS. They didn't call it, but they gave us 12 men on the field, which gives us an automatic first down.
Yeah, they're trying to look back. Is he off the field in time?
It's a flag. It's going to be a first down. Heads up play by A-Rod. Motion from Muth. There's a Muth sighting. Hold on. Hand off to, I think that's Gainwell.
Big run there. It's going to be a first down carry for Kenneth Gainwell.
Gain of 10 to the pit 40. That's a first down by Gainwell.
Gainwell's just a hot hand right now.
Gainwell's having himself a game.
He's a hot hand. I mean, like, Miami can't stop him. Gainwell's had a very good stretch of games for this Steelers team.
I'll be real with you, bro. He's having such a game. He deserves a tutty right now.
Well, they're going to mark him short, actually, so it's 2nd and 1.
Okay, hand it off to him again. They do. He got the first that time, not even a question. Past the 50, he stays on his feet.
His contact balance is
down.
So good.
Down to the 46-yard line, down now in Miami territory. Gainwell, have yourself a day. See, that's what's good about having two good backs. They're very effective, very good third down quality.
They're going to keep going tempo, man. They're not going to give Miami any chance to breathe.
Snap. Yeah, they're just no huddling right now. Rodgers checks it down to Gainwell. He's going to get 3 or 4 there. I got to ask, though. Listen, I got to ask. Why do we draft Caleb Johnson? Like, if we were going to use Kenny G this way, why do we draft Caleb Johnson? Like, genuine question. 2nd and 6.
He just fills a spot.
The Steelers have 100 third quarter points. Or yards, rather. Points. God. Yards. The Dolphins have negative 8.
This ain't Madden.
Jalen Cook looking good so far in his first career start. Snap. Now they run a blitz off the edge. Down the middle. Is that intercepted?
Brooks had the ball. I don't think it will be a pick.
They're going to roll it incomplete. He's looking for, I believe, Muth.
He had it in his hands. It touches the turf.
Yep, the ball, he lost possession. He had it in his hands, and then when it bobbed, the ball hits the turf, and it continues to roll.
And Brooks wasn't even going to hide it. He knew it. He knew it.
That's incomplete. 3rd and 6. He was looking for Muth. I think that was Muth's first target today. Bad throw by A-Rod.
Like maybe the second bad throw he's done today.
3rd and 6. Warren, they can call timeout.
Yeah, timeout, man.
First target timeout by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't a pick. That was close. Yeah, I'd argue.
Yeah, I mean, Brooks, you got to tug at that jersey on Muth.
Definite contact, and Rodgers wanted it.
And Steelers didn't get that one. They didn't get that call.
Dude, Rodgers just has a sight for penalties. Like he
sees them. He's got that eagle eye.
3rd and 6, folks. I'd love a first down here to continue the drive. I wouldn't mind 3, but I'm greedy I'm greedy like that. It's the Christmas season. I want more gifts. Let's keep them wrapping these plays. Come on. 6:39 left in the third quarter, folks. 3rd and 6. Steelers in field goal range.
They are at the 40, between the 42-yard line.
Not in field goal range yet. It might be a tough field goal here.
If they can get inside the 40, if they don't get this first, it'll be doable for Boz.
Empty backfield. Rodgers going to take the snap. And a quick throw to Muth.
Muth, middle of the field.
And that's going to be a first down. Big gain by Muth and a first down.
And finally, we see Muth involved here with the offense.
Quick little play, him working in the slot.
And that's going to be another game where every tight end has touched the ball at least once for the Steelers.
Yep, quick dig route.
Yeah, bro, they left Muth wide the hell open.
Yep.
That's just poor defense right there. All that space.
Yes, sir.
Steelers take advantage. A-Rod's got 152 yards or through the air right here.
Yeah, very quick hitch route, rather. He's wide open. Hand off to Gainwell. He's going to follow Frazier.
Frazier.
He's going to lose 2 probably, maybe 1. And yes, folks, we are indeed actually using the middle of the field.
Yeah, it's Minka Fitzpatrick with the stop there.
Who took over this offense? The last couple drives, this offense has been moving. Players have come to play. We're using the middle of the field, where we're opening up a little bit of the targets.
Right now, it's 2nd and 11. Past the 30, they are at the 28-yard line.
231 yards of offense compared to the Dolphins' 105. Like 16 first downs compared to the Dolphins' 5. This is completely one-sided right now. Rodgers sensing the pressure. He's going to throw down the right side for Muth.
Not even close to Muth.
Out of reach for sure.
Not even close. As
Metcalf and Jack Jones sharing words here. As they highlight Dylan Cook. First career start for the left tackle against Bradley Chubb. Damn, good rep by Cook.
He's cooking.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Cook is cooking. Let him cook. Let
Wait
Cook
a minute.
cook.
Dylan Cook. Okay, hold on.
And Bradley Chubb, man, he ain't no slouch. He's a very good pass rusher still.
3rd and 11. If they don't get it here, they can definitely settle for the field goal. But again, I'm greedy.
Oh, they're going to send that pressure.
Snap. Throws, middle of the field.
Wow, what a
He's squeaked it towards
tight
DK.
window.
He stays on his feet.
Metcalf's going to get a touchdown.
In the end zone, DK Metcalf, you have got to be kidding me.
For the Pittsburgh Steelers, touchdown.
What a play.
That is going to be a 28-yard receiving touchdown for Metcalf. A-Rod's 2nd of the day. That is going to be the Steelers' 3rd straight offensive drive, finishing with a touchdown.
How the hell did Rodgers squeak that through the middle of the field?
That was a tight window toward Metcalf. I don't know how he was able to concentrate on that ball and make the catch. He had defenders right around him.
Wow. How the
Thread
hell?
the needle. He threaded that needle, man. Unk still got it.
3 straight touchdowns. We are up 21-3.
What? Miami got no answers, dude.
3 straight touchdowns. 3 straight touchdowns. You heard me. 3 straight
Boom.
touchdowns. How did Rodgers
And
squeak that through?
Fitzpatrick got pushed. I'm sorry. Minka, I love you, but you got pushed by DK. You got pushed by DK, man. DK said, get off me. You don't belong here no more.
DK touchdown, bro. DK touchdown. The last 3 drives we've had, it's all been tutties. Connor Heyward rushing touchdown. We got a touchdown on the last drive to Marquez Valdes-Scantling, of all people. And now DK Metcalf with a 28-yard touchdown reception. His 3rd catch today, and he gets it into the end zone. 3 catches, 55 yards in the tutty for DK. How about DK making plays, man? No field goals. No field goals yet.
Boz gets a day off. Outside extra points, but no, he gets a day off.
Listen, bro. I'm loving
It
this
is
right
rest
now.
day. It is rest day for Boz.
Wow. What a play. I'm still in disbelief by how all that transpired. That's awesome. I'm loving what we're seeing right now. Wow. What a play by DK. Good block by Calvin. And yeah, Minka, bro, I love you. But, bro, Will with a 2 says Mahomes had successful surgery on ACL in Dallas. Good.
Good to hear.
Wishing him a speedy recovery. 21-3, folks. 21-3 with 4:58 left in the 3rd quarter. We still got a quarter and a half to go. We still got 20 minutes of football. What more could happen? What more will happen? Let's keep this up. I want 30. I'm greedy. I want 30 points. Rodgers, 19-22, 180 yards and 2 tutties. H only has 49 yards on the ground.
Yo, do the Dolphins just suck that bad in cold weather?
Yes. Billy Marver, the 199. The Dolphins cold weather memes are gonna go crazy. They're frozen. They're frozen. Frozen in fear. Just imagine we play like this every game. Then guess what? Maybe the sign wouldn't be up. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. And I gotta give the Steelers credit. Like, this is a Dolphins team that was running the ball all over everybody. This is a Dolphins team that had 4 straight wins. And look at the towels twirling in Heinz Field.
Yep.
The last time we had a game in Heinz Field, it wasn't like this, folks.
No, it was so bleak. It was so blank. It just felt naked in there. Steeler Nation is feeling it. They're feeling the aura. They're feeling the atmosphere.
Is it the color rush unis? Like, what has gotten into this team tonight? Kickoff by Boz. Much better than the last one. Inside the landing zone. Fill it at the 12.
Not a great return.
Met by Payton Wilson and I think my guy Jack Sawyer from the Ohio State. The Hawk says, my eyes are lying to me. Our offense is not this good. I refuse to have hope. Listen, all I said was it was all in the follow-up, right? It was all in the follow-up, and this is the follow-up. Good stuff.
And what a way to thread the needle.
Oh,
and
my
Metcalf
God. He
just pushing Minka off.
And a great block by Calvin. Mike Tomlin's fired up as he should be. I got to give him credit for the game he's putting on today. He's getting aggressive. They're throwing the ball down the field. They're doing everything they should have been doing.
And now Tua is forced to throw.
Screen pass to Achan. He's trying to find blocks.
There's literally no space for Achan.
He lost 2. That's a hell of a play by Cam Heyward behind the line of scrimmage.
He had nowhere to go. It was basically a dead end for him. As a loss of 2 on the play there.
Yeah, it could be the Monday Night Home Magic Digital. It could be.
Considering who is out for the Steelers defense and Harmon, Watt, and even James Pierre, defense has been playing outstanding.
This is going better than I expected. There's still a lot of football left, so I don't want to roll anything out. But the
They
Dolphins
still got a quarter and a half.
The Dolphins can't find nothing right
Well,
now.
no, I mean, Tua is forced to pass it. They're down 3 scores.
In pistol, Tua's going to throw.
And
it's almost intercepted.
It's off the hands of Alex Highsmith. That would have been their second takeaway.
You got to come down with that. You got to come down with that.
Highsmith dropped back into coverage. He read the play. He read Tua's eyes. He had it, just can't snag it.
You got to come. Hold on, timeout. Even if Highsmith didn't get his hands on it, I think that would have been picked off by Duggar, or at least incomplete.
Or
You got to that could have been picked off by either. That was an awful throw by Tua, awful decision. There were 2 Steelers that had a chance at it. If Highsmith wasn't in the way, Duggar might have came away with it. 3rd and 12. Dolphins are on their last 16 from 3rd and long. Tua feeling the pressure. He's going to scramble and extend the play.
He's
Tua,
panicking. He's sacked.
sacked
He's
by-
taking down on Payton Wilson.
Tua doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
No, he's panicking under pressure, man. He's got no answers right now.
Tua playing scared. Steelers are bringing that Blitzburg defense today. They got 1 from Ramsey and now 1 from Payton Wilson. Tua is feeling all kinds of pressure today. Tua is trash.
Bro, Tua is shaking. It's either because, the Dolphins receiver literally tripped and fell. Might have gotten hurt on that play off the trip. But Tua, man, Tua's shaking in this cold weather.
Now they're going to punt.
Run the ball!
Fielded at the 29 by Calvin.
He's going wide.
He's got some space.
I got tripped up.
He's going to get like a 4-yard return, and then there is a flag. Guys, what is happening tonight, folks? Steelers Blues with a 4-9-9. Steelers keep playing like this, and they may have a chance in Detroit. Yeah. I gave them no shot against Detroit. In a way, I still don't, but this is might be changing the tone a little bit. We just need to see more. Illegal block in the back on the receiving team, number 50.
That's Harrison. Oh, you said 15 or 50?
I thought I heard 50.
That would have been
I think it
Malik
was-
Harrison, but they highlighted Ben Skoranek with the penalty.
He might have said 15. Regardless, illegal block in the back.
That's a penalty on special teams.
Yeah, I'll be real. Like if they can do this, let's say they continue this and end the game properly. Hakuna Matata the rest of the way. And they do this again versus the Lions, they might be turning the tide. But I got to see it versus the Lions. Barbara FM with a 499. Please tell me who is calling this offense and defense because it looked completely different. I don't know.
Did they steal Mike McDaniel's playbook?
You know what? Maybe because Ben, Patsy, and Peasy are there, maybe Ben's controlling the offense, and maybe Peasy's controlling the defense. I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's working.
Yeah, Alex D. Pass coverage is excellent today.
Tua is truly awful in the cold.
I give the Steelers coaching a ton of criticism, rightfully so, but today they've done very well. We'll see how they do the rest of the way because that's where it mostly matters, especially into the playoffs. I still have my doubts, but I got to give them credit where credit's due. Now we need A-Rod championship belt flash touchdown. We need a discount double check. I don't think we're going to get that today. Let's put it this way, folks. Listen, we don't get this often, so I'm going to be happy. As long as they don't let up. As long as they don't let up, bro, I'm happy right now. We still got what? How many? We got 3:12 left in the third quarter. I feel like this third quarter is lasting an hour. The first half lasted a whole hour. I feel like this quarter's lasting an hour. We still got 18 minutes of football. If the Steelers can score a 4th straight touchdown, I'd be very happy. I want 30, bro. I want 30. I'm greedy.
Can they score a 4th straight touchdown? Imagine that.
Will with a 5. Is the defense better without Watt since Miami doesn't know how to scheme against? Well, this is the best the defense has looked without Watt ever. One thing I'll say about the defense, when with Watt out, it doesn't make it as predictable. Because at least with Watt, you know he's going to stay on that one side. Cool boy with a 199. Big Ben, give this offense a halftime speech. I hope.
All right.
Darnell dropped it. He tried checking it down to Darnell and he dropped it.
Yeah, it's a drop there.
We got Imja from Germany. Says, love from Germany, guys. Here we go. Shout out to you, man. What time is it in Germany?
Ain't it 4 hours up?
Time in Germany. Right now. 4:17.
No, it's 6. Oh, God.
It was 4:17 a.m., bro. Props to you. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, man. All the way from Germany?
Under center. Hand off to Warren up the middle. He's going to get 1.
Yeah, not much on that one.
On 2nd and Warren.
That's my line. 1 yard gain there by Warren.
They're going to bring on Calvin. They're going to bring on Muth and MVS and Gainwell. Okay, so hold on. Time out. I'm noticing a lot more 11 personnel today. Am I the only one that sees that? I'm seeing a ton more MVS. I'm seeing a ton more Calvin, a ton more Thielen, and a ton more DK in similar packages.
3rd and 8, they go empty.
Muth, the lone tight end here on 3rd down. Snap. Rodgers. Oh, the chip from Muth in the check down. Muth.
Get hit hard by Brooks.
He's a yard shy.
Go for it. Give it to Connor.
Brooks lays the hit.
Oh, whistles are blown.
Flags. Whoa.
This is on Miami, bro. It's going to be a huge mistake.
Could it be unsportsmanlike conduct on Brooks? He was chattering the whole way after that hit. Why? I don't know. They're losing and they can't stop us right now, so ain't got no room to talk, but...
Yeah, McDaniel doesn't seem happy.
Him and his goofy glasses. After the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Taunting defense number 20. Exactly.
That's on Jordan Brooks.
What a dumb play. That's going to give us a 1st down. That's his first unsportsmanlike conduct penalty towards disqualification. What a dumb penalty.
He's the one that made the play, that made the hit and stop on Muth.
But why is he talking? You lay 1 hit all game. Why are you talking? You're down 21-3. Why are you talking?
No, he's had a couple physical hits early in this game, but that one is not, that's not warranted for him to taunt.
Why is
There's
he
no
talking?
reason for him to talk. Like, you're losing. You're losing. Your season's on the line. You can't be giving up penalties like that. That's a mistake on Brooks.
Don't forget, he had a drop pick as well, I believe. So, like, yeah, why is he talking?
Well, Troy Aikman don't like the penalty.
Mew smiling on the sideline. He probably rage baited.
Brooks has had a good game. That was just a terrible penalty, terrible mistake on his part.
Under center, Rodgers. Hand off to Gainwell, who shifts his
in.
way and finds a lane past the 50.
Good 8-yard run there by Gainwell, taken down by Minka.
Listen, bro, Gainwell's vision's really good today. Like how he's able to just shift around and regroup and find a lane on the other side of the field. 2nd and 1 coming up. 1:20 left in the 3rd quarter. They got Spencer Anderson at left guard now. So there's something I missed.
Yeah, Sayamalu's not on the field. He got hurt.
Snap. Shotgun handoff to Gainwell. He's going to push his way for a 1st down.
Yep.
Move the chains.
Was 94 seriously celebrating?
Yeah,
after
why was
giving up a
94
first down?
what is with these Dolphins players celebrating when they
You
ain't
gave
done
up
shit?
a 1st down.
What an idiot.
And Sayamalu's on the sideline without a helmet.
That was Jordan Phillips. What is with these Dolphins players? Y'all ain't done shit. Like, what y'all celebrating for?
Bro, look at the yards. The yard differential.
Wow. 163 yards in the third quarter for the Steelers compared to negative 20 for the Dolphins. What?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Snap. Fakes the handoff. Rodgers looking downfield. There's a flag. Rodgers scrambling. He's going to use his legs. He's going to get some yards, but what is the flag?
Chased out of bounds by Jordan Brooks. As A-Rod shares some words with some Dolphins players on the sideline and the officials. Did he just say stop talking shit? A-Rod, man, he's spitting. Who did he say that to?
That's what I've been saying. Why are they talking? Illegal shift. Offense. On Freiermuth. Replay first down.
Oi. Another penalty on another tight end for the Steelers.
If you had his over in rushing yards, you're probably pissed right now. I don't know what his over was, but I couldn't imagine it's more than a yard.
When Jordan Brooks is on the sideline, he's out of breath.
Jalen
Waddle's upset.
That's going to end the first quarter, folks, or third quarter. That's going to end the third quarter.
We got one more quarter to go.
You got to be kidding me. 163 third quarter yards compared to the Dolphins' negative 20. Right now, bro, this is ending the Dolphins' hot streak.
They were hot. They had a lot of momentum, but it has been frozen solid by the Pittsburgh Steelers right now.
Wow.
They ain't going nowhere, and they ain't going to be thawing out anytime soon, it appears. But fourth quarter, here we come. I'm going to take the time to use the bathroom and get another drink. Do you need me to get anything for you, bro?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Surprise me, don't surprise me, it don't matter.
I got you, brother.
Listen, bro.
After the day you had, I got you.
We had 163 yards in the third quarter. The third quarter alone. I remember games we couldn't obtain that at all. Let alone a half. We got that in a quarter.
That is nearly 100 yards more than what Kenny Pickett had passing.
Yes.
That's saying.
Wow. Wow. Guys, what has gotten into our Steelers tonight? What has gotten into our Steelers? Darnell with a 2. It's all or nothing right here. No letting up. I agree. No letting up right now. No letting up. The Steelers have looked good. Ever since the last... Well, the defense has looked good all day. But ever since the last 5 minutes of the first half, this offense has been really, really well. If we get another touchdown, should we go ahead and sit the starters, says Big Tay? Yes. Yes, absolutely. If we get another touchdown, yeah, it's garbage time. Ryan Conley with a 2. Austin Theory just shaved his head. What? What? Okay, I knew he was the mystery man, but I didn't think, 1, they'd unmask him already. 2, shave his head.
Run the ball!
Jalen Warren with a 4.99. Are we back? I'm not ready to say that yet. I gotta see more. I gotta see more.
Run the ball!
I gotta see more. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Billy Maher with a 1.99. Chat so negative we wouldn't be happy for tonight. And that's what I'm saying. I'm happy. I'm happy because we don't get this often. It's all about if we can continue to see this as we move forward. If we do, I'll have a change of tone. If we don't, then I'm thinking, wow. But today, dude, I'm a happy Steelers fan tonight. I ain't got no negatives right now. I ain't got no negatives. Big Tay, if Steelers win, I don't want to hear nobody say Dolphins suck because they're actually on a winning streak. We are just a better team. Exactly. The Dolphins are winning 4 straight. They're on a 4-game win streak right now. They've been running the ball all over the league the last 4 games. And we don't have Watt or Harmon on the line. And they haven't done nothing on us. Snap out of the shotgun. Oh, wow. Quick pitch to Muth, who stays on his feet and gets a first down, a gain of 21. Freiermuth down to the 29-yard line. Wow, what a quick throw to Muth. Wow. Yep, he sees I think that's the linebacker Dotson. He shot down and Muth was wide open up the seam. 45 yards from Muth now.
45, you said?
Yeah, you missed a play from Muth. Quick throw to Muth up the seam. Hand off to Gainwell. Good block from Fatanu. And Gainwell is going to get 4 or 5 there. Wow.
Dolphins ain't got no answers, man.
No, they do not.
They ain't got no answers.
Run the ball.
There you go, bro.
Jesus, we got a ton of super chats coming in.
That's for you.
Darnell with a 7. I question if the fire Tomlin chance lit the fire under this team's rear end. Well, that's exactly what it should have done. That's exactly what it should have done. If it didn't, I'd be very concerned.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see if this team's very different when we reach the playoffs, but the last 2 weeks, they've done what was necessary. Real talk with it, too. Adam and MVS is what happened. Huge additions. I guess the veteranship matters, bro.
A-Rod's going to check it down to Warren, who's going to get a first down and push a man down.
Down to the 13-yard line. In the Heinz red zone, folks.
Yeah, Miami can't stop nothing right now.
Stillwell production with 499. Kenny Kitten Mittens legacy game last night. 4.2 yards per completion and a pick. He sucks. He's always sucked. He's always been terrible.
Oh, we got a Dolphin down. That's Minka Fitzpatrick.
Oh no. Is it Minka?
Mm-hmm.
Connor Rifle with
As
a 199. Dylan Cook start rest of the year. I agree. He's been flawless tonight.
Yeah, Minka's down on the field, and Tomlin actually walks onto the field to check on Minka.
Damn. That's Minka, dude. That's Minka.
Mm.
That's my guy right there. Prayers up to Minka, man. I hope everything's okay. I know he's on the opposing team tonight, but we all still have love and appreciation and respect for that man. I know I do. Well, I remember as a teenager watching the 2010 Steelers, or the 2010 mid-era Steelers.
The mid-2010
Oh, my God,
secondary.
dude. That secondary was terrible. Then Minka came along and saved the day. Like, I will forever be grateful for that guy.
As we saw, Sayamalo was on the sideline. He was taken off the field. He has not come back on yet. He has a tricep injury. His return is doubtful.
No point in playing him.
No.
Run the ball.
Well, with it, too. Any score here wins. Start sitting players after. I agree.
What the hell did Austin Theory do?
He looks like Dino Garcia.
I was just about to say the same thing.
He looks just like Dino Garcia.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
Real talk with it, too. It's not that they are vets. They aren't twerps. I guess.
I don't consider Roman Wilson a twerp.
Run the ball.
Would be cool to see Will Howard get some reps. Yeah, but he's the emergency third quarterback. He's technically inactive unless Rodgers and Rudolph both get hurt. Billy Morrow, 199. Mink should just not fly back to Miami. Stay with us. I'd love to have him back. I miss Minka. I miss his leadership.
Now, hopefully Mink is good. I hope it's nothing serious.
Byron Nelson says Steelers have the ability to score a lot of points. See, they do, because look
look,
what they're doing.
Look. When he was down, basically the whole Steelers sideline was around Minka to make sure he was okay.
I love that.
They still got love, respect, appreciation for Minka, as we all should. That man's done nothing but brought us great memories and just been impactful his whole time as a Steeler.
Nothing but love and appreciation for Minka. Always. That's my guy. First down from the 14. 13-10 left.
A toss. Who
was that? Is
Jonnu Smith with a rushing touchdown.
Arthur Smith, get in your bag. What a toss to Smith.
Jonnu Smith gets a rushing touchdown on his former team to
What
put the
the
Steelers
hell?
up.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
That's 4 straight touchdowns, folks.
Miami got burned by Jonnu Smith for 14 yards.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
And that's going to be 4 straight offensive touchdowns.
Is that a toss play to Jonnu Smith?
Yes, it was.
What a block by Thielen. You
And
gotta be kidding me.
Darnell just as much.
What?
What?
They'd rather do a toss play with their backup tight end than their 3rd-round rookie running back.
Well, Boswell
It
with the
works!
extra point is good. Yo, hold up. For real. For real. 4 straight offensive possessions that end in touchdowns.
And we're up 28-3.
Unreal, dude.
Oh.
We are up 28-3. We are not the Falcons. I think it's safe to say put Mason in. To finish off the day.
It's time to rest the starters. We got 13 minutes left. It's time to rest the starters. Excuse me.
Yo, Jonnu Smith had a rushing touchdown. The
Wow.
Jonnu Smith revenge game.
Bro,
Who had Jonnu Smith for a rushing touchdown?
No one.
Huh?
Wow, dude. Wow. I don't know what to say. I saw a big dude run the football. I said, wait a minute. That's not a running back. I said,
Yeah, it's too big to be worn. Wait a minute.
Number 008NB says with a 199, here we go, Steelers, hashtag Guam for Minka Fitzpatrick. I'll tell you what, though. I did not anticipate that. Arthur Smith, get in your bag. In his bag of tricks. It's got to be the Monday Night Magic.
Run the ball.
Got to be. Give it to Darnell next. Jesus. Let's not get too comfortable with these tosses.
Run the ball.
Pete the Penguins goes with 199 says put Will Howard in. I'd love to, but he's inactive. I'd love to. He's inactive.
Run the ball.
Will with a 5. Shocking development in the 4th quarter that didn't require a cardiologist. No, dude. Big Tay says if we bring the same momentum to Detroit and actually win, are you thinking AFC Championship or is that pushing it? That's still pushing it because we still got to get a playoff victory first. Then we'll see how we go from there. It's one thing at a time, especially with this team. Cool Boy with a 199. Did one of you guys pick up a lucky penny? No. How long has it been since we saw the Steelers dish out a good old butt whooping like this one? We needed this. Dude, I don't know.
I think the last time the Steelers offense has been like consistently productive and putting up points was probably that first Bengals game last year when they matched the Bengals pace offensively when Russ was slinging it. And it felt like Russ kind of took control of the offense and they did what they needed to do. It was the best Russ ever looked as a Steeler, if you remember that game.
I gotta look at it this way. Who took over the offense?
Maybe it was A-Rod. Maybe he said, you know what? Nah, like I'm taking control of this team and we're doing this.
Like generally, who took over the offense?
Bro, Jonnu had a 14-yard rushing touchdown. That's 4 straight offensive touchdowns.
Oh, Dwayne Eskridge is going to get a good return.
Chuck
Past the
Clark,
30,
get him.
Down to the 36-yard line, pushed out by Chuck Clark on the return.
Dog.
Knight Rider says, happy for the win, but doesn't move the needle big picture for me. That's fair. I'm definitely happy with this win. It's a very comfortable win. I'll tell you that right now. We don't get those often.
Dog, after 3 straight punts to start the game, they've had nothing but touchdowns. Nothing but touchdowns. Unreal, bro.
We'll see what the Steelers defense can do as they continue on here.
Tua, throw that ball, bro. We'll see what you got.
Tua.
He's going to check it
down
down.
to Achin.
Oh, he's got space. But Queen just lets him get by.
Queen whiffs on the tackle. Come on, bro. Real talk with a 5. Roman 5'10". Adam Thielen 6'2". MVS 6'4". The last 2 over 205 pounds. Which one is the twerp? I don't view twerp as a skinny person, but I get what you're saying. Roman Wilson, here's the thing. Roman Wilson gets open.
He just never saw the ball thrown his way.
The quarterbacks couldn't hit him all November long. I guess you got to respect Thielen and MVS more. But I think Roman Wilson was putting on some good tape. He just wasn't getting the ball thrown to him. Under center toss play to Achan. Oh, he gets a hell of a block from Ingold.
That's another first down by Achan. 2 straight first downs.
It's a hell of a block from Ingold. Who the hell is getting bullied by the fullback?
And just with those 2 plays by Achan alone, the Dolphins are now out of the negative yard predicament in this half.
2nd and 1. 12 minutes left. Who the hell was getting pushed by the fullback?
Yeah, I didn't see who the hell he was blocking. Second and 1 now. We got 11:36 to go in the game. Miami's got a long hill to climb here. He's going to pass it on 2nd and 1. He finds an open target, Jalen Waddle.
His second catch of the day. That's going to put him down at the 26-yard line. Waddle slow to get up. Slow to get up.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. That's not good. That's not good. They can't lose him. Tua can't lose him.
Well, he's walking off the field. He's got a limp. A lot of that time really drained there. They're really wasting a lot of time here. Not like they really have a shot.
What's our all-time Steelers team? Oh, that's going to take some time.
Run the ball!
That's going to take some time. We'll try to get to that during the next commercial. You might want to get the snap off, Tua. Snap the ball.
Just in time.
Empty backfield. Down the middle. He's got Darren Waller down to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, and that's going to be a 1st and goal predicament. Now they're getting down the field here.
What a strike to Waller down the middle. Would you consider this garbage time?
Yes.
13. No, I don't like seeing the defense let up like this, but it's 13 minutes left. They're down. How many scores? 4 scores. I guess you can consider this garbage time already.
Good spiral. I'll give Tua that. That was a good throw.
10 minutes left. First and
they're
goal.
down to 10 minutes.
Dolchich in the backfield.
Yeah,
they're
draining a lot of clock here.
Tua's going to throw. Looking for Aiton flat, well covered.
He's trying to spin out of there.
Oh, my God. He's holding on to the ball too long. Now he's going to just throw it away. Tua, bro.
Yeah, he went all the way back to the 25, trying to run away from pressure.
9:48 left. 2nd and goal. Is that score real? I'm sorry, fellas. Are we watching the same game?
Kind of reminds me of the playoff game a little bit. Where's Bud Dupree at? We need him to deliver a hit.
Yeah, right.
When he massacred Matt Moore. Good God. Good God. 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line. Tua's going to take the snap. She's looking for Achan. He's going to throw it up for his tight end,
What
Waller.
a strong catch
And
by
that's a
Waller.
catch. Touchdown, Miami. They finally get into the end zone. Darren Waller, the rapper, with the touchdown.
That's a strong catch. Dolphins now down by 19. Bearing the extra point.
Samuel in coverage. I mean, that's just a size mismatch there. Ball was right where it needed to be, and Waller with just a good catch, strong hold there. They will attempt for 2.
Yeah, Knight Rider. He has so many concussions. I'm surprised he's still walking. I'm surprised he can still write his name.
His press conferences are interesting. I'll say that.
They're going to go for 2?
They're going to go for 2.
They've only had 1 of those this year.
And they made that 1. Here's their 2nd attempt all season.
Is that Ingold in the backfield?
I believe it is.
Tua. Snap from the shotgun. He's looking, feeling the interior pressure.
Too high.
He
Not even
airballs
close to Waller.
Airballs it to the sound guy. My God, they are still down 19 points. You would have thought the Dolphins got 3 field goals. No, folks. No. All right, it'll be interesting to see if they put A-Rod back out there. I'd sit him, but I wouldn't be surprised if they keep him in for one more drive. The offense is so hot right now, they can rack up one more score. Why not?
Yeah, let's make it 5. Let's make it 5 straight drives. Why not? Just keep piling on.
Donnie alone with a 10. The game is not over, Steelers. What are you doing? It's never over till it's over, so. What's your favorite all-time Steelers team? Okay.
Well, here, do you want to do offense or defense?
I'll do offense.
Okay, go ahead. This will actually give me time to think.
All right, I'm going to go. This is going to be controversial.
We got to make it quick because these commercials will go by quick.
This is going to be controversial. Give me Ben.
Of course. Of
Give me
course.
Ben.
Of course.
Give me Ben. At running back, give me. This is tough.
Bettis or Bell? Or do you go Franco?
That's what I'm saying. It's tough. Bell in his heyday was
I know.
the best back.
I know.
Bettis was a thumper.
Can
though.
you go wrong? Can you go wrong with either?
Give me Bettis.
Okay.
Give me Bettis.
Okay.
Give me Bettis. So Ben, Bettis, Ward, AB.
Gotta have AB in there.
I need a third receiver, right? Do I need a third receiver or is it 2 receiver? Is it 3 receivers or 2 receivers? I think it's 3 receivers. So
Let's do 3 receivers.
Ben, Bettis, Ward, AB.
Jay Quest, no. God, no.
Let's go. Oh, let's go anywhere. Give me Stallworth.
All right.
Give me Stallworth. Give me Johnny Stallworth. Holmes is a good one too. Give me Stallworth though. Give me Stallworth. There's plethora of options at receiver, but give me Stallworth. Tight end Heath.
Oh, come on.
Fullback.
Technically, you could go Franco.
I could.
Technically.
I'm gonna go Crater though.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Crater.
Dan Crater.
Dan Crater. Rosie Nix was great too. I'm gonna go Crater. Left tackle. I don't know. Who do I go at left tackle?
Was Tunch left tackle?
I think Tunch was the left tackle. Yeah, give me Tunch. Left guard, I love Ramon Foster, so give me him. Kendall Simmons is good too. No, Alan Faniga. What am I talking about? Alan Faniga.
Well, that's a good return there by Warren. He's going to take it past the 35 there.
Alan Faniga at left guard. Center, give me Iron Mike. Right guard, David DeCastro. Right tackle. I guess I'll go Gilbert, Max Gilbert.
Okay.
Is that all offense?
Yes.
Okay, so you do defense.
Yeah. Well, offense back onto the field. I think I'll do defense on the next commercial break. It'll give me some time to think. Because defense, I mean, like...
Oh, we got a Caleb Johnson sighting, folks.
You know what? Good. Good. Give him some reps.
And they hand it off to him in the shotgun, and he doesn't get a yard. Story of his career.
Well...
Mel Kiper's top 5 quarterbacks.
Just keep trying.
Oh, my God.
Dante Moore's number 1. Fernando Mendoza is number 2.
Ty Simpson, if he declares his 3. John Mateer at 4. And Darian Menza from Duke. Bro, it's not looking.
No, it's not enticing. I'm still saying wide receiver.
Cool boy with 1-9. What about Kendrick Green? I'd rather forget about Kendrick Green.
See, Cole, you and Jay Quest said Kendrick Green.
Fuck Kendrick Green.
Absolutely not.
I'm feeling with the motion, pre-snap. Toss play to Caleb. This time he's actually going to gain some positive yardage.
He's going to get
4. 3rd and 5 coming up. Rodgers still in at quarterback.
They might just hand it off to Caleb again. Just to drain the clock.
Kevin Colbert really made me watch Kendrick Green.
And Kenny Pickett.
Mason Cole sucked.
Cole was not good.
8:24 left. They don't have a lot of time. And they're down 3 scores. Steelers can run the clock out. They need a first down here to help continue to run that clock out. Did they call a timeout?
They call timeout. They call their second timeout of the second half here.
Why are we calling a timeout?
Sounds to me, A-Rod just wants to really seal this thing.
He does.
He
Do
wants to
special teams
seal
too?
it.
Okay, we'll do special teams too.
Well, I know what kicker is.
All right, Rob, do your defense.
But it's going to be a quick-ass commercial break. It's only 30 seconds.
Just.
I'm not gonna fast.
do half.
Half.
Defensive line, go.
It's too late. Too late.
You gotta be rapid. You gotta be fast.
Stop.
with
I'm
this.
still thinking. There's so many to choose.
You're not wrong.
There's so many to choose.
I'll help you out.
Now, let me ask
Just
you.
pick the whole steel
do
curtain.
I do 4-3 defense or 3-4? We were 4-3 in the 70s. We're 3-4 now.
We're 3-4 traditionally.
What do I
3-4.
do?
3-4.
3-4? All right, fair enough.
You gotta add that nose, and we know who.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3rd and 6. 8:06 left. Steelers at their own 40. They need a first down here. Is that DK in the slot? Me gusta. Snap. Rodgers checks it down quick. He's going to get a couple blocks from Muth.
Warren. It looks like they're going to have him
think
at
he
the marker.
Has enough. Check down the Warren with Jonnu and Muth as the blockers.
Yeah, the official's pointing first down.
That is a first down. I like that DK in the slot look. I thought it was going to be intended for him quick, but instead, excuse me, wow.
Will with a 2, he says, I am taking Dermonti Dawson over Mike Webster.
I got to go Iron Mike. And obviously, they're both Hall of Fame centers, but who's your all-time coach? Oh, no.
Chuck,
no. He won us 4 champions. He completely changed our team.
Actually, no, Warren's short. He's down.
He is short.
Dude, you know what to do.
Just
Come on.
hand in the pockets.
We're going to do it at the same time. Go on. Get your hand in the pockets. You got pockets?
I don't have.
Find pockets.
Co-pocket.
Pockets. There you go.
4th and 1, co-pockets.
Wait,
They're not gonna-
what are you
go for
doing?
it.
What are you doing?
Go for it.
Get Connor back out there. I can't believe I just said that. They're going to punt it? You can snip. Man, the one time we put our hands in our pockets.
They're playing it safe. Go for it.
Whatever.
It's not.
At least we know what to do next time.
It's not a make or break for me tonight, but I'd go for it. They've shown that sense of aggression. Why stop now? Fake it. Nah, they punt it. It was a low snap. Good hang time. Fielded at the 7.
Get him, Scotty.
Scotty Miller can't get him.
Oh, God. Carson Bruner.
Carson Bruner's been a stud, bro. Carson Bruner's been a stud all season. He's
definitely going to be a special teams ace.
He already is.
No doubt.
All-time OC, Wiz and Hunt. Probably Wiz and Hunt. I love Bruce, but he kept throwing it long on 3rd and short, so probably Wiz and
Risk
Hunt.
it, no biscuit, though.
I know.
You know what I mean?
get it.
I love that mentality, man. That's why I love Bruce.
Probably Wiz. I'd probably say Wiz.
Then again, where do you think Bruce may have gotten it from?
Carr.
Carr and Ken.
Yeah.
Now he's under both of them.
He was a wide receiver position coach for a while.
A damn good one.
Bruce Arians was a stud, bro.
Mm-hmm.
7:23 left. Double play fake. Tua checks it down.
To right.
Makes a hell of a grab and tackle
Good.
made by Kyle Duggar.
Good God.
The strong tackle made by the former Patriot. He's been a hell of an addition. Glad to have him back tonight.
Yep. He did miss last week.
7 minutes to go. Dolphins, you got to have a sense of urgency. 4 straight touchdown drives tonight. That's the longest streak since 2018.
It's been a minute.
That's got to be the Panthers game.
It's been a minute.
That's got to be the Panthers game that they did that, right?
That had to have been. You can check. Yeah, you have to check.
That's got to be that Panthers
The
game.
fact that it's been that long is sad, actually.
We blew them out 52-21. That game single-handedly ended Cam Newton's elite career.
Play action again off the second 11. Tua is going to make a man miss. Finds his target, but just trucked by Patrick Queen.
Big hit by Queen.
Caught by Hill. Not the other one, the tight end.
Okay, it might have been that Panthers game because we did score 3 straight touchdowns in that game. Honestly, that might have been that game. I don't know. I gotta look at the rest of the schedule, but that might have been that game where we scored 3 straight touchdowns.
We got 6 minutes to go in this fourth quarter.
Snap. Tua.
Heisman put the pressure and just
Heyward.
swallowed by Heyward. My God. Yo, this pass rush coming to eat.
Which one is it?
Which one?
Back one.
No, we don't have a sack. We have the TJ Watt.
Oh, that's it. That's the only one we got.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, that's a sack for Cam Heyward.
Yep.
He don't get many of them no more, but he got one tonight.
That's a big thanks to Highsmith on the pressure there. And then Heyward's able to swarm to it and bring him down.
That's his second full sack, or at least half a sack.
That's
this year.
Patrick Paul. Patrick Paul could not contain
Patrick Paul
Alex
out
Highsmith.
of Houston is just no. He did the TJ Watt Selly. I like that. Okay. That's cool.
That's his 91st sack.
Oh, deep drop back. He's going to throw. Wide open is Greg Dolchich, former Bronca. And Jack Sawyer has to make the tackle down the field.
Now that was a little ridiculous.
5 minutes. The game's over. The game's
this
over.
is all garbage time.
That's over. All time DC. What kind of question is that?
Will with a 2. He says offensive line coach Mike Munchak.
Oh, all day.
All day.
All time DC. Who do you think? Dick LeBeau. Come on. 4:40 left. This game's over, folks. Yeah, this is all garbage time. It's been garbage time since 13 minutes. Snap. Tua. Throws. Caught. Ooh,
Samuel with a
low hit on Waller.
Yeah,
Waller's
using
okay.
his shoulder. Thankfully, Waller's not hurt. Because that did look pretty gnarly initially.
It's a low hit by Samuel for sure. Ooh,
yeah,
that
you gotta
could have
watch
ended
them. You gotta
badly.
watch them knees there, bro. Especially this week.
Well, if Samuel was any bigger, it could have been bad. Samuel's not the biggest corner. He went soft. He went very soft, and that saved Darren Waller's knees.
Yeah, that's yeah. The Miami wish they had Darnell.
That's a third of Darnell is Darren Waller. Snap. Check it down to Darren Waller. First down past the 40. Now at the 37-yard line. They're just playing for pride.
They're
at this point.
milking this. They're milking this.
They got 3:30 left. This game's over.
They are milking this, bro.
Shotgun. Snap. Tua. Throws.
With
Caught. Achin.
he just runs out of
He's
bounds.
going to get 7.
Yep.
No, Gorilla, no. Definitely no Wendy show tonight.
I don't eat that no more.
Twins, this makes up for the Warriors wasting Steph Curry's. Yeah, I get it. I hear you.
Dude, I feel you.
Did the Steelers beat the point spread? I believe. Pretty sure they did. Second and 4, 3:19 left. If Josh Allen was playing, this is not guarding out. No, because Josh Allen has pride and heart and a lot of fight. Pistol, Tua, sets in the pressure. Logan Lee.
Now he stays on his feet.
He throws. He's got Achin. What a play by Tua.
Oh, good Lord.
Achin gets down to the 12. What a play.
Well, listen, even in garbage time, I got to give Tua credit for staying on his feet, trying to extend the play, and Achan.
Logan Lee, of all people, could have came away with, I believe, what would have been his first career sack, and Tua escapes it.
Now, Lee still got to make that play.
Girl Stem with a 4.99 says, if that 2018 Panthers game was the 4 straight touchdown night, that was a color rush game too.
It was. That was the game where that was the day AB also got pulled over for speeding.
Jesus Christ. The beginning of the end for AB.
Yes.
No, but
he had 2 touchdowns in that game.
I think I don't know if they had 4 straight. I know they had 3 straight. I don't think they had 4, but they had 3 straight. I know that. I don't know if there was a game in that season as well. They had 4, but that's the best I can recall.
Yeah, I can check right now if you want me to. If you want me to double check.
That's a lot of searching. Go for it.
Let me
Oh my
go.
God. Ravens have Patriots next week, Green Bay week 17, and then the Steelers.
It's definitely more difficult for Baltimore.
We got an angry Lions team next week battling for a playoff spot. Then the Browns. Then the Ravens. Our schedule is a lot easier. I don't think it gets easy next week at Detroit. I'm not underestimating Detroit at all.
No, you can't. You can't, man.
Run the ball!
Jay Cooler with a 4.99. Remember when Ben threw for 500 yards in back-to-back games? Yeah. Not only that, but 6 touchdowns in back-to-back games. That was 2014.
All right, it wasn't that Panthers game. They had 3, but when they highlighted it, it was 4. They said it was 4. Was it that Chiefs?
Snap.
Was it that Chiefs game?
Tua. Sensen. Throw. Steps up. Throws. Touchdown. Darren Waller with his second touchdown on Kyle Duggar.
Why are you celebrating?
Run the ball!
Well, for anyone that had 2 touchdowns.
Why
for
are they
Darren Waller,
celebrating?
232.
Who cares?
Billy Maher with 199 says, nah, Vegas heard my super chat 34 points in second half.
Yeah.
What was the point spread? I mean, I'm sure the Steelers still going to cover it.
Dog, it was that Chiefs game.
Was it?
When we lost 42-37, it was that Chiefs game.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, God.
It was that Chiefs game. Yep.
I don't remember that game.
Steelers had 21 points in that second quarter to tie it at halftime until the
I don't
Chiefs.
remember that game.
I do. That was Mahomes' first year starting.
2-point conversion. He's looking for Waddle. He's double covered.
Oh,
Y.A. Black with the pressure. And it's off the hands of Dolchich.
Yeah, it should have been a catch, and it's not.
Should have been a catch. It wasn't a catch. They're still down 13 points. They're going to go for the onside kick, I'd imagine.
If they made the 2 previous 2-point conversions, there may have been a shot for Miami, but
Okay, whoever took the under is probably pissed right now.
Run the ball!
nah, Dolchich got to catch that.
Michael Barrick with a 2 says, why the fuck are we letting them score? It's garbage time. I mean, I'd like them to keep them scoreless. It's garbage time.
It is garbage time. Whoop-de-doo. Darren Waller scored 2 touchdowns. Though, could the defense have dominated and not given them up? Yeah, sure. I'm not worried about it. I'm not overly worried about it. What the? All right, so Miami will attempt a onside kick with Riley Patterson.
They're really going to try this?
Yes. They got to try. 2:32 left to go. A-Rod's got a helmet on. Now, onside kicks, man, it's always rare for them to work, to succeed.
Panda Gaming says with a 2. Love your guys' videos. Much love. Thanks, Panda.
Panda, thank you.
Love you too.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank y'all. Anyone joining us, man, thank y'all. By the way, this is still on.
And
Step it up,
Connor Hayward's able to recover just in time.
Connor Heyward, have yourself a day, a game. All-time defenses, special teams after the game. We'll get into it before the postgame for sure. Here, I'll do special teams. All-time special teams. Kicker, Boswell. Wow, Thielen, good job. Yeah, Chris Boswell, kicker. Punter. I don't know. Or I don't know.
Punter.
Gardocki. I don't know.
Chris Gardocki,
Chris Gardocki.
I guess. Good old number 17. Long snapper.
Long snapper. Greg Warren.
Yeah, good old number 60.
Greg Warren. Kick returner. AB. Punt returner. Randall L. Coordinator. Danny Smith. Toss play to Gainwell. He's still playing.
They gave Caleb 2 snaps. Said, all right, Rook,
Bro,
that's it.
I'd give Caleb all the snaps right now.
They said, yeah, listen, you're done. You're done. What in the world is that?
I don't know. Who the hell made that?
Troy Chain?
Like that. Whatever.
Okay.
Someone has a dumb sense of humor. Or someone's really stretching. That ain't funny.
Yo, that Dolphins fan, man. You know what? Props to dyeing that beard, bro. One side's green, one side's orange. That's passion there. I'll give him that.
If only I can grow a beard, I can do that with black and gold. I can't grow a beard. My uncle can. Yeah, Dolphins, you guys don't want to pack your season up. Y'all had to win out. And spoiler alert, y'all didn't.
I like how they have yins for the in the hunt.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Why is this? There we go.
Isaiah, that dude has been a member for 2 months. Says Steelers looking good in December. I'm shocked.
I know this is the closest we've gotten to them unleashing hell in December in I feel like years. This isn't an often occurrence.
Yeah, they're gonna hand it to Gainwell. He's not gonna get far. He's gonna be taken down by Douglas, and a timeout will be called by Miami. Their second of the game.
They're still
Excuse
trying.
me. Yes. As I highlight Phillip Rivers.
Who's he trying to impress?
You know, 4th overall pick in 2004 draft. That was 21 years ago.
Yeah, same draft class as Ben Roethlisberger, obviously. That's insane.
It's wild. It is wild.
Boxing Man says the Lions are going to smoke us this Sunday. That's still my fear. That's still my fear because the Lions are a lot better than the Dolphins.
And I know the Lions are going to be pissed. They fighting for that playoff spot, dude.
135 yards rushing versus 60. The D came to play today. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. .221 left. 3rd and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6, 221. They're going to run it with...
No, play action. Oh, my God. Rodgers is going to scroll out. Just slide.
Yeah, he's going to give him a free sack. Give him a free sack.
Why is he still playing?
That is Biggers.
Why is
Zeke Biggers?
Probably. Why is he still playing?
Monday Night Rodgers.
Rodgers will pick Lions defense apart. I mean, listen, that defense sucks. That defense
Rodgers knows Detroit, sure.
That defense sucks. If Rodgers can sling it the way he has the last 2 weeks, then you know what? Hey. 2:14 left, fourth and 13. They're going to punt.
You know, Miami's really trying.
No team has any timeouts right now.
God. Nope. No more timeouts.
No more timeouts. Go away.
Yeah.
All right. They're just playing for pride. They got to score quick and then pray for a miracle, which they're not going to get. Punt by Waitman. That's a boomer.
That's a deep punt. Good hang time. Get down
Get
there,
down there.
Skowronek.
Great coverage.
Good special teams coverage there.
Down at the 2. Was that Skowronek?
Yes, it was.
I think that was Skowronek, man. What a play. Good hustle. Good hustle. Wow. And that, sir, is why he has earned himself a roster spot.
Yep.
And I'm hoping a Pro Bowl recognition. The Pro Bowl don't mean shit no more. But if you can give him that recognition, bro, he's been on his A game on special teams all year. Ben Sko can play football. That's what I'm talking about.
Just great hustle. Great play by Ben Skowronek.
That's the kind of player that we need on this. Someone that's going to play 110% every snap. And that's Ben Skowronek to the T. It's been that way since his Notre Dame days. He's been that dude.
Danny
He's
Smith.
always been that guy.
Danny Smith, bro.
We're about to hit the 2-minute warning. They got to go 98 yards.
Maybe we get a safety and get 30. Imagine that.
Snap. Hand off.
Nah.
Payton.
And he's going to get some cushion.
Get some breathing room. 2-minute. We are at the 2-minute warning.
Yep.
Rodgers having himself a night. Rodgers having himself a good time.
Steelers on the way to victory. All right, commercial break. All right, all-time defense. All right. You said 3-4?
Correct.
3-4. I feel like I got to throw Heyward up there, right?
I mean,
Right?
he's our all-time sack leader.
Heyward. Nose tackle.
This
He-
should be easy.
Hampton's the pure nose tackle.
Sure. But I'm going Joe Green.
Joe Green. I mean, you can't leave out Joe Green.
One of the greatest defense tackles of all time.
Joe Green. So Heyward, Joe Green. The other one on the other side, man.
LC Greenwood.
Yeah, you could do LC
LC
Greenwood. Aaron Smith was madly underrated. Now I gotta go Greenwood. I feel like you gotta go Greenwood. Heyward, Greenwood. Linebackers. I mean, you can't go wrong with either, dude. You can't. I would say, like you could put Kevin Green up there, Greg Lloyd. I feel like Debo's got to be up there.
Yeah.
Debo's got to be up there, man. That guy was a madman. The inside guys, you got to go Lambert and Ham. You have to. There's no way. Other side, TJ Watt.
Okay. I can respect that.
All right, secondary. Let's do the cornerbacks. I had nickel corner too?
Obviously.
Okay.
It's a 3-4.
I'm asking.
We're playing a lot of nickel defense.
Rod Woodson, Mel Blount.
And slot corner?
Slot corner. Townsend was always a good slot corner.
Deshae Townsend was good.
He was a very good slot corner. Could play outside, but he was always a good slot corner.
Mike Hilton was a stud, too.
He was. I don't know if I put him all time, though he was a very good slot corner when he was here. Probably Townsend, because he was so good, so reliable for so many years. Safeties. Troy Polamalu.
And?
Strong safety. Free safety, I think I'm going to go Donnie Shell.
Over Minka?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Shell.
That's fair.
So Troy and Shell. I'm going to say that's my all-time defense right there. 2nd and 6 now, as Tua's going to dump it to Darren Waller again.
Waller is just getting...
Darren
Water. Yeah, that's his new name. Darren Waller is getting all these freaking...
Wait a minute. 2 tight ends with rushing touchdown for first time in NFL history. Connor Heyward and Jonnu Smith.
I don't believe
They
it.
made history.
Tua feeling the pressure, and he's sacked by Otomewo. Esezi Otomewo with his first sack of the year, I believe. Even Otomewo gets in all the action. All right.
That's how many sacks now? That's what, 5 sacks? Or maybe 4. Well, 4th and 3. Tua is going to throw. He's going to find Achane for the first down.
1 minute left. This game's over.
1 minute to go. They're fighting for glory here.
That is Otomewo's first sack of the season, by the way.
Good.
Good for him. How many sacks does he have in his career? That's his first career full sack.
That's nearly intercepted off the hands of a Dolphins wide receiver. Porter could have had it. We could have had both juniors with an interception.
42 seconds left, folks. 42 seconds to go. I'm going to get the thumbnail ready.
Thumbnail. Get that thumbnail going. Yo,
I mean, this game's over.
Dude, it's done. Game's done.
See, but I'm used to making a thumbnail after we lose in bad fashion. This is different.
Okay, 4 sacks. 4 sacks from Ramsey, Wilson, Otomewo, and Cam Heyward. Good stuff from the defense, dude.
Defense playing
That
really
should be
good.
delay a game. That's delay a game. How you do delay a game toward the end of the game? Dolphins, man, you are something special. Not in a good way. Oy.
How are you gonna delay a game in garbage time?
This is how their four game win streak's gonna end.
Y'all need to y'all just need to pull a John Cena and give up. Like, it's over. It's over, bro.
He tried to call a timeout. Yeah, you don't have that. Tua's gonna drop back. He's gonna dump it off to Malik Washington. Good tackle there by Brandon Eccles.
That might be his first catch of the game, Washington. He ain't done nothing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that game's over. It's over, folks. No, wait, hold on. We got more, bro. What y'all fighting for?
That might be offsides. I don't think they care.
What are they fighting for? Tua's gonna throw to Dolchitz. Missed the tackle
This
by...
is all garbage time. Yeah, it's over.
Who cares?
10
It's over.
seconds. 9.
No, they're going to try to get one more
No,
playoff.
no, it's over.
They're going to try to get one more playoff.
Game's over. Game's over. Now it's over.
Shit.
But they seriously tried to get in the huddle.
They did.
Stop it.
Game over. Steelers win, folks.
Good performance. 23rd straight home win on Monday Night Football. Steelers get a win on Monday Night Football at home. They win 2 straight. They get their first primetime win since Monday Night Football last year versus the Giants.
That is...
They were 0-5 in primetime games since then, and now they have ended that streak.
They have now won 23 straight on Monday Night Football. And at home. Wow.
They were on their A game today, bro.
Yes, they were.
After a bit of a slow start offensively, the offense, man, they put their foot on the pedal and they never let up. They never let up.
What did I do? There we go.
A-Rod looked good. Gainwell was excellent today. Warren through sickness. You know, he got some of the tough yardage. Valdes-Scantling got a touchdown. Jonnu got a rushing touchdown. Same with Connor Heyward. Defense got 4 sacks. Samuel got an interception.
We had 2 tight ends sneaking, or not sneaking in, but rushing in for touchdowns.
Which is NFL history, by the way.
That is NFL history. We had 2 tight ends running in for scores. Like what? Like what? Arthur Smith was in his bag a little bit tonight.
Arthur Smith can officially say, yeah, I made that happen. Sure.
I don't believe it. Even Marquez Valdes-Scantling scored. MVS. Like what? Rodgers having a post-game interview.
Rodgers looking good again. He looked good again in this one. How many incompletions did he have?
How many incompletions?
He only had 4. 23 to 27.
Wow.
Yeah, A-Rod was in his bag today. He did good. He did good.
All right, I'll do this thumbnail.
Oh, look
later.
at that. There's Rodgers and Rasul Douglas, former teammates, embracing.
Yep. That's cool. That's cool, dude.
Wow. And again, that further proves and goes to show the type of teammate and the leader A-Rod is.
Yeah, Rodgers was never a bad teammate.
No.
Never.
I remember after that Vikings game, Aaron Jones, he didn't play in that game, but he made the trip to Dublin. After that game, A-Rod and Aaron, they met each other after the game.
Yeah, I don't know who started that whole thing of Rodgers is an awful teammate. No, he's not. Like, this season shows he's not a bad teammate. By the way, did you read the last Super Chat?
No, I did not. My fault.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure he gets to that.
It was actually had a couple here.
LA Heslow with a 499. Our Steelers need to win out. Tomlin now 23-0 on home. Primetime games now. Can he clinch a playoff victory? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yes, LA, yes.
Love that.
He also said another 5. He said, how do we allow them to get 15? Shaking my head, geez. I'm not worried about it.
Garbage time.
I ain't worried about it.
It was garbage time.
I do love the Dragon Ball Z reference, yes.
Dragon Ball Z is, yeah, it's legendary. I remember
Top tier anime.
I agree. I remember watching that on I remember watching it on my way to school, but not on my way to school, before waiting for the bus.
Our brother would just have it on while getting ready and waking up. And the episode would end just by the time we had to go out and wait for the school bus.
It was that and what was it, like Pokemon or something?
Yeah, I mean, like I didn't watch too much Pokemon growing up, but every now and then it was on there. Yeah.
There we go. All right, what a victory, folks! Ladies and gentlemen, man, if you're on your way out, we want to thank y'all for joining us for another Steelers victory. It was not stressful Steelers football tonight, folks. This was actually a very dominant win A very dominant win versus a Dolphins team that was coming to this game 4 straight victories, was running the ball over everybody. Today, not only do they not get a victory, they didn't run the ball on nobody today. Like this was a Steelers team that came to play, and I gotta give credit to everybody, including coaching. We're very critical of coaching. I feel like rightfully so, but today, man, they really stepped it up. I don't know what they did to change some things or what, but they did what they had to do. And just like last week, it's all about the follow-up, right? It's all about the follow-up.
Mm-hmm.
If we can do this next week versus the Lions, it'll be an interesting outlook for the playoffs. I mean, we still got to win a playoff game, and that's what really matters at the end of the day. But if we can do, it'll be interesting. Let's see. Hold on, give me a minute, folks. Trying to go live on Bleacher Report. First, the Lions. There we go. I was going to say, I don't know why there's audio issues. There's not. Anyway, we're about to go live on Bleacher Report. Thank you all for tuning in. We are also live on YouTube and Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. We want to appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in for tonight. Donnie Long with it, too, says 1 game at a time. 1 game at a time. Emily says Tomlin did good tonight. He did. I got to give him his props when he did good. I don't know if it was the fire Tomlin chance that woke him up. I don't know if it was the sense that his first losing season is creeping around the corner. He decided, I don't know what it was, but I got to give him props. Mason with it, too, says they got too soft at the end, but I'll take it. I understand that. I understand. That's typical of the Steelers. They can get soft at times. But throughout the game, man, they didn't allow them to do anything. So I'll give them credit for that. Y'all barely used a swear jar tonight. I wasn't even counting.
Here, you know what? Just to make up for that, I'll put the rest in, which is like dimes and pennies, but whatever. The swear jar's now empty, so make up for all that.
All right. Well, chat.
Well, we're feeling good. Monday night, we're feeling good.
We are, and chat. We're gonna get into the post game here shortly, because we got some good stuff to talk about. We got some good stuff to talk about, man.
And the last, yeah, someone mentioned a lucky penny or something. This is it. This was the lucky penny of tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Good game, good win, good team victory.
All right, let's get into the post game, folks. Hold on, we got another super chat.
Keep in mind, Mike Tomlin is now 1 win away, dude. He's 1 win away.
Actually, give me a minute, folks. I'll be right back. Let me check something.
Okie dokie. Let me see what's going on in the chat in a little bit. Where's the chat at? We got outside Steeler fan with a excuse me, outside Steeler fan with a 499 says we run the North. We run the North right now, considering that the Ravens won their matchup. Steelers had to conduct business. They did exactly that.
What's wrong with the cables?
The cables?
Yeah.
We good, dude?
No, we're good. If the NFC Championship game does Rodgers return, yes, I believe so. Yes. Like if we go far into the playoffs, I do think Rodgers does return. Will we go far into the playoffs? That's a different story. I gotta see it to believe it. Gotta see it to believe it. I don't think anyone's off the hook yet until further point, but I'll give them credit for everything they've done so far, man. Today, the last 2 weeks, as a matter of fact, has been a different story. It's been a different side of Steelers football. Steelers Nation, what a victory. I got to give the team props. I got to give the coaching props. I got to give the players props tonight, today, Monday Night Football, at home. The Steelers win 23 straight home Monday Night Football games.
23, bro. That's quite the streak.
It is quite the streak. The Steelers win 28-15.
And they win their first primetime game since actually Monday Night Football versus the Giants last year.
In fact, I'll go one ahead of you. The Steelers technically won 28-3 because it was 13 minutes left in the fourth quarter and it was already garbage time. You can say the defense let up towards later in the game and they allowed it to get a little closer or whatever. I'm not gonna criticize the defense on it. Was garbage time with 13 minutes left. That's how dominant the Steelers played today, which isn't often. They don't do this often, folks.
No, and keep in mind, they were without Derek Harmon for the third straight game he's been out. They were without TJ Watt with the lung issue that he's dealing with. He's at home resting. Hopefully he's recovering very well. And they were without James Pierre. They were all out with those three, I would say, significant starters on that defense. And some of the guys that had to step in and fill in, a guy like Nick Herbig, we know what he's capable of. Y.A. Black, he's getting more snaps. That's a fellow rookie, a fifth rounder. He's playing pretty well. And we had Asante Samuel, who came up big in this one, coming away with an interception off Tua Tagovailoa. Like, some of these guys stepped up big time, and they brought the pressure, even without Harmon and Watt. They brought the pressure to Tua. They were able to bring him down 4 times today.
And this is a Dolphins team that, heading into this game on Monday night, they won 4 straight, and they ran all over every single team that they went up against. That was their driving force of their success heading into this game, was running the football with 4 straight wins. Tua didn't have to do a damn thing. Except today, the Dolphins couldn't run the ball on anybody. And like Rob stated, we were without Watt because the team doctor wanted to puncture his lung. We are without Harmon for a 3rd straight game. Like, we had essentially mostly backups on the line at the edge group, with Sawyer seeing more time and Nick Herbig, who's worthy of being a starter, absolutely. But in terms of depth, he was a backup. We had Asante Samuel Jr. fill in for James Pierre. He came away with a pick. Great play by him. And we didn't allow the Dolphins to do anything offensively, not until later in the game, which again was garbage time. They didn't do nothing. They couldn't run the ball. H&O only had 60 yards. I think overall the Dolphins had not even 100 yards rushing, and this is the same Dolphins rushing offense that had a 100-yard rusher in the last 4 games.
Yes.
They didn't get 100 yards total. They had 63 total. The Steelers had 135 on the ground. Like, they completely outran and outscored and outperformed and outbeat the Miami Dolphins. Yes, they did. This Steelers team, this has got to be one of the more comfortable Steelers wins we've seen since maybe the Colts win, or if you want to go as far back as the first Browns game before that Bengals Thursday night. That was probably the most comfortable game we've had since then. The Steelers, at one point in this game, folks, I'm not lying to you, okay? This isn't a game from Ben's prime years. I don't know if A-Rod turned the clock back or whatever, but
Certainly felt like it.
They at one point in this game scored a touchdown on 4 straight drives from the last 5 minutes of the first half to over. They just came to play.
No, they had that foot on the pedal, and they never let up, bro.
There was roughly 5 minutes left in the first half, and they killed the clock. They wasted about almost 5 minutes. Connor Heyward snuck it in for the score, which gave them the first score and their lead heading into halftime. And what did the Steelers do? Not even 4 minutes into the second half, a touchdown pass to Marquez Valdes-Scantling, the old Green Bay connection. Yes, MVS got a touchdown.
Yep, on Monday Night Football, prime time. He was just signed to the 53-man roster, so his first day officially on the active roster, he scores a touchdown.
And a huge prop to Kenny Gainwell, who got about a 40-yard gain on that drive as well. Kenny Gainwell played his ass off.
He was in his bag today. Kenneth Gainwell led the team rushing-wise with 80 yards off 13 carries, an average of 6.2, with a long of 38. He also had 7 catches for 46 yards. Like, Gainwell was a big asset to the offense today.
Yes, he was.
Considering that Warren was ill heading into this game. He did suffer an illness. He did play. Now, Warren wasn't exactly the healthy Warren. I don't know if the illness really played into an effect or whatnot. Warren still fought for some of the scrappy yards and whatnot, but there were also some times where Warren just wasn't exactly Jalen Warren today. But because of that, they gave Gainwell more reps. They gave Gainwell more playing time, and Gainwell was just able to do what he needed to do.
And that's the good thing about having 2 really good backs with 3-down potential and receiving upside. Is that these guys, man, when one's having an off day, the other steps up. So shout out to Gainwell, probably our biggest offensive playmaker all day today. After that, I think they scored a touchdown with DK on the next drive.
Who stiff-armed the heck out of Minka
And
Fitzpatrick.
I love Minka to death, I do. I'm very appreciative of that, man, after watching the mid-2010s defense after Polamalu as a teenager. I am grateful for Minka. I do miss him. But, yeah, DK stiff-armed the hell out of him. He's like, get the fuck out my way. I'm getting in the end zone. Yeah. I don't know how Aaron Rodgers lasered that in and squeaked that pass, but he did, and DK made a great play up down the middle of the field,
Yep.
which we saw to DK twice today. We saw to Muth twice today. I don't know what got into this offense. And then, of all things, on their 4th straight touchdown drive, they do a toss play to Jonnu Smith, lined up at running back.
For 14 yards.
We had 2 tight ends run it in for touchdowns, which is the first in NFL history. a toss play to Jonnu.
The Steelers made history today. 2 tight ends with rushing touchdowns, and Connor Heyward with the typical sneak and the little point and touchdown signal by A-Rod. And yes, Jonnu Smith with a 14-yard rushing touchdown off a toss play.
Along with 2 receiving touchdowns, 1 from MVS and 1 from DK. Aaron Rodgers, 23 of 27.
Only 4 incompletions.
224 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was sacked 3 times early in the game, but not much was he sacked later into the game, not until it was really garbage time. And shout out to Dylan Cook. He had to start at left tackle today, his first career start because Broderick Jones is out all season with a neck injury. Andres Pete got hurt with a concussion. Dylan Cook had to step in for his first career start, his second real game in regular season action.
And in primetime football at that, so it's just like, not a lot of pressure when it came to Dylan Cook based off the circumstances. But I didn't see a lot of negative coming from Dylan Cook.
He did very well against a guy like Bradley Chubb, who leads the Dolphins in sacks. He's a longtime veteran pass rusher, former first-round pick.
Right.
And Dylan Cook held his own, man. We might have something in Dylan Cook. If anything, it's a depth piece. But that's good to see. As an undrafted guy, he's been under the system a couple years, and he finally gets his time to shine. And he shined today. So shout out to Dylan Cook. But this offense, I don't know what got into him. I don't know if it's the Monday Night Magic. I don't know if it's the Color Rush Magic. I don't know if it's A-Rod and the cold.
Dude,
I don't know if it's the Fire Tomlin chance that woke them up 2 weeks ago.
We even saw Muth get involved, man.
Yes. Like two weeks ago, the last time the Steelers were in Heinz Field, Brendan Gage got booed. The Steelers got booed. There were a Fire Tomlin chance. Justified. This time, none of that occurred. We were all happy Steelers fans because this game and this offensive performance is something we are not used to. This is something we've been begging for. This was their first time having 4 straight touchdowns since 2018.
You have to go back to I think it was the week 2 matchup versus the Kansas City Chiefs. That was when the Steelers lost 42-37, I believe. But yeah, that was the last time the Steelers offense had a touchdown on 4 consecutive offensive drives.
Yeah.
It's been that long.
I don't know what got into this offense. I don't know if someone took over. I don't know if Arthur Smith just was in his bag tonight. I don't know if the Dolphins defense is that terrible. Either or, listen, we don't get this often, and I'm not going to be negative whatsoever on it because this is what we want to see. We want to see a sense of aggression. We want to see them go for it on 4th down, which they did several times today and succeeded. We want to see them get points off turnovers. We want to see them go down the field consistently and score at a rapid pace, and they did that today. Props to them, props to the offense, props to A-Rod, props to Gainwell, DK, Muth, MVS, all of them for stepping up. Dylan Cook, all of them for stepping up. Props to the coaching for getting these players involved and scheming some middle-of-the-field action for once.
Everybody was on their A game. Everybody had a locked-in mentality. Everybody was focused, considering after the 2 straight losses they sustained after losing to the Bears and the Bills, both of them in very miserable fashion. They knew they had to turn the tide. The Steelers had no choice. They got a good win versus the Ravens last week. But then I asked in the postgame, it's like, okay, what are you going to do with this win? Can you be consistent? Can you build something off of this win? I can say that with this game versus the Dolphins, despite how you may think of them, Miami in the cold weather and Tua in the cold weather, nonetheless, you still don't want to underestimate any NFL talent, especially a Dolphins team that was on a 4-game win streak before this loss.
Exactly.
The Steelers, nonetheless, they still had to conduct business, considering that the Ravens shut out the Bengals. The Bengals didn't help the Steelers. They didn't do the Steelers any favors. But the Ravens won their matchup versus the Bengals, and they were right behind us heading into this game. The Steelers had to conduct business. Point blank period. No tomfoolery, no funny business, none of that BS. They had to come in here. They had to come back at Heinz Field, and they had to get a W. And that's what they did. And they did it in very, very good fashion.
A W they did. Like, this is a win I am very happy with. Mostly because the offense really stepped up, and they were mostly flawless for most of the game. They didn't turn the ball over. There weren't some scary turnover-worthy plays. A lot of smart throws from A-Rod. Playmakers stepping up. The ball being spread around. I mean, down the field shots, especially towards the middle. Gainwell making plays. Like, this is exactly what we wanted to see. Some more of a methodical and more of an aggressive offensive approach. And we've gotten that the last 2 weeks. It was versus the Ravens last week. We threw it down the field 4 times. They all connected. A-Rod was in the breadbasket. The throws he couldn't make November, he made last week. And the same thing followed today. Not as many deep shots, but shots towards the middle of the field. I'm never going to say no to that because we never see that. That is something this offense runs away from. Their normal philosophy doesn't require middle of the field. It doesn't even think about middle of the field. Today, that changed. I don't know what changed, but we need to see more of it because this is successful. This is what gave them a victory they very much needed.
And I'm very glad of the Steelers that in the second half they didn't let off the pedal, because that was my concern. I'm sure your concern as well in the second half, because they were up 7-3. And when you've seen the Steelers team, how many times that they have led into halftime, but then just choked the lead and just let the opposing team just get right through them and then take the game pretty much, and the Steelers blow the lead. They lose the game, and it's in bad fashion. That was my fear. That was my worry, considering how the Dolphins offense wasn't doing anything offensively, including Achane. I'm glad that the Steelers did not let off the pedal.
No, because
they couldn't.
The second half was Hakuna Matata. Listen, I know the defense gave up a little bit in the last 13 minutes. I'm not even stressing that. It was garbage time. It was garbage time, and Tua had to throw because they were down by 4 scores at that time. So I ain't even stressing it. Darren Waller got 2 touchdowns at the end of the game. Whoop-de-do. If that helps your fantasy and your fantasy matchup, congratulations. If that helps any of your slips, congratulations. If you guys took the under, I do apologize for that. But listen, the Steelers defense came to play. They stopped the run. Achane was 3rd in rushing yards coming into this week, and he only got 60. He led the team in receiving, but
Achane went nowhere.
We got 4 sacks on Tua, 1 from Jalen Ramsey off the safety blitz, 1 from Cam Heyward, 1 from Payton Wilson, and 1 from Esezi Otomewo. 4 sacks.
2 former Dolphins made plays versus their former team, Ramsey and Jonnu.
Yeah, gotta love it. All part of that Minkah Fitzpatrick trade too, right? Very interesting. Very interesting how all that kind of paid off today. And then, of course, Asante Samuel Jr. with the lone turnover, the lone interception for the Steelers defense.
Early in the game with that, dude, that really turned the tide.
It was a hell of a play by Samuel. Good to see him step up as he was signed to the practice squad, now part of the active roster, filling in for an injured James Pierre. Nobody's missing Darius Slay, by the way. We do not miss you. James Pierre's having the career year. Asante Samuel's coming away with a pick. I mean, all good stuff today, folks. All good stuff. You can say it was against the Dolphins, but I say they won 4 straight and they were running all over their opponents. None of that occurred today. And the Dolphins got to Pittsburgh early to prepare in the cold snow weather in Pittsburgh. None of that prepared them for anything tonight.
No, not at all.
Steelers came hitting. Steelers came scoring. Steelers came with a mindset to walk away with a victory. The last 2 weeks, they have brought a different approach. They have, which is exactly what we needed to see after losses to the Bears and the Bills and the fired Tomlin justified chance. Now, I still think no one gets away scot-free. Okay? Because we still got to see this going forward. We still got to see this with the next 3 games.
Yes.
We got to see this if we make the playoffs. We got the Lions coming up. Okay? And say what you want about the Lions and their defense and they're injured and, everything that Stafford did to them and opposing teams this year. But the Lions, listen, Dan Campbell leads them. They are a tough, gritty team. They never give up.
And they're always aggressive.
And they are not only at home, but they're struggling and fighting for a playoff spot. So the Lions are going to bring everything. And we need the Steelers to do the same thing next week. So if we can replicate some of this against the Lions, that's good because that gives us more momentum and a better edge at potentially winning the AFC North and making the playoffs. But if we can get this into the playoffs, we can maybe finally win a playoff game for the first time in several years. I don't think nobody's off the hook yet. Nobody's off the hook. I'm going to give them credit because I wouldn't be fair of me if I didn't. I'm going to give them credit. I'm going to give the coaching. I'm going to give Tomlin. I'm going to give Smith credit.
But guess what? The work doesn't stop.
Job's not finished.
Your job's not finished, man. The work doesn't stop. Like, you've done good. Props to you. You deserve a pat on your back. You do. But the work's not done. The work doesn't stop. You got the Lions. They're no slouch. They're no small team. They are a very aggressive, hard-nosed, fighting football team. And they're fighting for a playoff spot. They are pissed off that they just lost to their former quarterback.
Yeah.
Now they get back home to Detroit at Ford Field, and they're going to be hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And
you know that the Lions, Dan Campbell, Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, all those players, they are going to be laser-focused because they are in the hunt. They're not in the playoffs yet. They can be, but they're in the hunt. They're going to be laser-focused. Let's just hope that the Steelers are the same. The Steelers have the momentum going on the road.
Well, they need to because the Ravens are right behind us. They're breathing down our necks. Okay, anything can happen any given Sunday is what people say, right? The Steelers got to keep this up. Same thing I said at last week's postgame. I'm going to say present this week. It's all about the follow-up. The follow-up from last week was excellent tonight. on Monday night in primetime in front of the home crowd. The follow-up next week is going to be more. Can we see more consistency? If we can, then you know what? We'll see what we can do in the playoffs. But once we get there, if we get there, then we'll see. We'll truly see if this team can replicate a lot of this. Which honestly, they're showing they can. Like when their backs are against the corner and when they're getting a lot of negative media attention, they can put up performances like this. They're not incapable of it, because obviously they are, because they did it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They're capable of opening things up. They're capable of making plays down the field. They're capable of great coverage schemes. They can do it.
You just can't get conservative. Like, this is December football right here. Like, this is when you should be playing the best.
Yeah,
football.
This is the opposite of what we are used to seeing with the Steelers in this time of the year, which is a good thing. And again, I'm going to give them credit, but it continues all about the follow-up. So, good job. Great job. 2 straight victories. We're 8-6 now. We continue to sit atop of the AFC North, and now we move on to Detroit on the road to face the Lions next week. And what is still going to be a must-win game, because every game from now on is must-win, because, I mean, I don't think we're going to win out, but that'll be a greater, easier chance to clinch the division before that Week 18 game.
Yep.
That should be the Steelers' mission. Get it done no matter how. You got to clinch that division before your Week 18 game versus the Ravens. And this helped that immensely. It did. Now we got the Lions coming up. We need to see more as this continues to follow on, as the season goes on. But tonight was a great victory, a great team performance from everybody. A-Rod, the coaching, DK, Gainwell, the line. I mean, the defense, for sure. The rushing defense without two of their two serious faces along that front seven, that defensive line. Like, we don't do good without Watt historically.
Now, this is
And
our second victory ever without TJ Watt playing.
And yeah, this was the best this defense has looked without Watt ever. Like, massive props to the defense today. Seriously. Massive props to this team. I'm very happy with this win. I'm a happy Steelers fan today. We just need to continue this. This is exactly what we want to see. This is why we criticize the team, because this is what we should be getting. And if we keep getting more of this, we're going to be very happy Steelers fans. We'll see how the season goes. The mindset still doesn't change. I don't think anyone has cut loose yet, because I feel like that opinion and that result will depend on what the playoff result is, if we get there, how the rest of the season goes. But the way that they're performing in December, they're starting off strong. They got to finish. The second half of December is coming up, okay? Typically in the second half throughout the season, the Steelers have kind of let up. Tonight they didn't. And that needs to be symbolic for the second half of December.
Yes.
Don't let up. Keep it going.
Yeah, you can't be conservative. Now's not the time to be conservative. You shouldn't be conservative at all.
Not at all.
Just like Kobe said, job's not finished. You still got work to do. You still got work to put in. You still got to take that next step. You still got to move forward. You still got to hustle. Put in the work.
Mason with the 2 says, I won't believe until we win 2 or 3 playoff games, and that's fair. That's fair, because if we make the playoffs, we still have a fear of what the result is going to be. And I'm hoping that's not the case, because who wants to see that again?
Nobody wants to see that
No
again.
one wants to see that again. So, great win. If you still have your doubts, I don't blame you, because I do myself, because we need to see more of this. But I'm going to give them props, because as a Steelers fan, this is all I want. Anyone know the easy route to the playoffs? I believe you got to. They beat the Dolphins. Technically, they have to beat the Lions, but it's not conference. So I guess they beat the Dolphins. Now they got to beat the Browns. And if the Ravens lose to the Patriots and the Packers in the next 2 weeks, they clinch the division before Week 18. I believe that's how it works. So win or lose versus the Lions next week. We have to beat the Browns, and the Ravens have to lose to the Patriots and the Packers. And then we clinch the division before Week 18. I think that's how it goes. But the easiest route is, yes, just win.
Yep.
Just win. That's all we got to do. And 1 is what we got today. It was a smooth game, and I'm happy to see it. It's not something we're used to, so no complaints out of me. Let us know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. How do y'all feel about this victory? How do y'all feel about the rest of the season? How do you feel about the rest of the schedule? We got the Lions coming up. Our mission now, it's on a bit of a short week, but our mission now is on to Detroit. So with that being said, we'll see what the Steelers do. And we move on now. We move on to 8-6, continue at the top of the AFC North. It's all about the follow-up. Steelers Nation, we're feeling good for now. For now, we are looking good. I'm proud to see it, because it's completely better than what the opposite could be. And the opposite is what we expected. But the opposite is not what we got tonight. So Steeler Nation, we are victorious tonight. Let's know your guys' thoughts. And see you in the next one. Here we go, Steelers.
And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Peace! There's your post game. There's your post game. Xander, I just gave Tomlin credit all in the post game. He said, fellas, take that sign. Take down that sign. Can you guys say what a job Tomlin did tonight? I did in the post game. I gave him credit.
Yeah.
I gave him credit. But like I said, no one's off the hook yet. No one's off the hook yet. It all depends on what happens when we get to the playoffs. If we get to the playoffs.
If this sign being up is good juju, then it's never coming down.
I guess.
That's just the way I see it.
I'm just happy we got the victory, man. I really am. We got a victory without TJ Watt. What year is it? It's a miracle. It's a miracle of all. Is this a Christmas miracle? The offense scoring 4 straight touchdowns. Steelers getting a victory without TJ Watt. Steelers stopping the run. Then we're getting some Christmas miracles, man. Whatever it is. No, season's not over yet. No, anything can happen in these next 3 weeks. We got, 3 more games? We got the Lions, we got the Browns, and we got the Ravens. Anything can happen.
Yep.
Anything can happen.
It's going to be a crazy next 3 weeks, but they got to take it week by week, game by game, day by day. Just got to handle business.
If we beat the Browns and the Patriots lose, the Ravens lose to the Patriots, win the division, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Yes. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, we already beat the Dolphins tonight. So I believe we need the Browns. We need to beat the Browns, and we need the Ravens to lose to, I believe, the Packers and the Patriots. Pretty sure. Or maybe it's just the Patriots, but I'm pretty sure a loss to the Packers would help that too. Let me see the current standings before we get on out of here. The conference standings. There we go. Yeah, Steelers are 8-6. Ravens are 7-7. So let's say the Steelers win or lose next week. Whatever. We got to beat the Browns. Yeah, I guess all we got to do is beat the Browns, and then the Ravens have to lose to the Patriots. Because else we would have that over the Patriots, and that's a conference game. Because we beat the Patriots and the Ravens wouldn't. And the Patriots, man, they're going to be fighting hard because they want that number 1 seed as bad as possible.
Yep. Yes, they will.
Realistically, we lose next week and clinch division in Cleveland with with Baltimore losing the Pats and also Green Bay. Yes. Realistically, that is very possible. That is very possible. Or it could be the complete opposite. Any given Sunday. Kari, I think Ravens do lose both games. I don't think they're that good. And the Packers and the Patriots all have something to fight for.
Yes, they do.
They all have something to fight for. They're trying to win the division. They're trying to win, better seeding. I don't like the Ravens' chances right now. But no matter what, no matter what, Steelers are at top right now. Steelers are at top the division. All they got to worry about is winning. Don't even worry about the Ravens are doing.
Yeah,
just win. That's all you got to do. With that being said, we're gonna get on out of here. We appreciate y'all for tuning in on this Monday night. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. You guys have a great week. We'll see you later this week for the Lions preview, which should be very interesting. We're going to see what Tomlin says in the participation for some of these players. Hopefully an update on Watt. Hopefully we get Derek Harmon back. We're going to need him to stop Gibbs and company next week. But maybe James Pierce is going to be back. I know we're going to need him. But, yeah, solid win today. Really good win. Solid team performance. And I'm going to go to sleep very happy, knowing the Steelers put out a very stressless football game.
Very stressed, which is rare of the Steelers to do nowadays. But listen, they crushed the Dolphins. They get the victory. A lot of momentum right now. Just got to keep building these wins, bro.
So it's all about. With that being said, man, thank y'all for joining us, whether it's on the YouTube side, the X side, or Bleacher Report. Thank y'all for spending your Steelers festivities, your Monday night festivities with us. We do greatly appreciate it, man. Thank y'all so much. And, yeah, we'll see y'all. Let's do it again next week. It should be fun time again next week. See y'all on Sunday. We'll see y'all later this week for more Steelers content. Y'all have a great night. Y'all have a strong week. It's cold out there. Stay warm.
Bundle up, guys.
Unless, of course, you guys live in sunny Cali or Florida.
Then, enjoy the weather.
Yeah. We'll see y'all next week, man. Love you guys. And, yeah, here we go, Steelers at the end of the day, man.
And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Peace!